wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gabbets Monday.
Hello.
It means it's time for Monday Night Raw. That's Talitha. I am Travis.
Yeah.
And we are here for Monday Night Raw.
Yep, it looks like we're just having a lot of talking. You know, what's his face is out there. Woods is out there yakking away, it seems like.
Sorry, I swallowed some spit earlier, guys. Oh, I didn't grab my water when I came in.
Anyways, yeah, we just have Xavier Woods out here yakking his ass off about nothing.
Saying that they're old-fashioned or something, and he's some sort of Renaissance man. Look at this, Hell in a Cell still there. So he wants Bobby in Hell in a Cell?
Okay, I'm really fucking tired of New Day. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, you know, after losing Big E, they've kind of just went downhill.
No, I mean, I just hate them. Like, they're annoying as fuck.
Well, that's what I said. After they lost Big E, they just went straight to hell.
Like, on
Bobby
many
accept
levels
it.
I can't stand him.
MVP's like, wait, what?
So they're
Kofi
trying to
Kingston.
have, like, a stupid match in a cage because they think they can do better. Huh. I'm really tired of this whole throwing Kofi at the title crap again. It's like, get over yourselves. Go do something else.
They got to have somebody.
Yeah.
We don't want to see Randy again, and we don't want to see
I don't want to
Drew
see
again.
Kofi. I don't want to see Drew. I don't want to see them.
Who do you want it to be?
Go away. Go the fuck away.
Okay,
Go find something else to do.
Perfect. Who do you want it to be?
I don't know, but none of them. Absolutely not one of them. Anyways, good to see everybody. How's everybody's Monday starting out? They have a good start to their week, maybe. Looks like we have Fiend Night World with us, and we have Alita Kelly in there. Thomas is out there. Jacob's with us. Aaron's out there. How's everybody doing?
Good deal.
Might hear a crazy dog whining and crying.
And me cough the whole time.
Let's see. Oh, Walter will be here later. We have Waleed Hijaz in there.
Waleed. He is in India, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning where he's at.
That sounds about right. We have Luna in the chat. Hey, Luna says tomorrow I'll be going out of town, so I won't be here on Friday. Dang it.
Dang it.
We have Luke with us. Hey, Luke says, oh, I'm doing okay, just dealing with a broken finger due to a damn cow. Oh, is he not your friend anymore? Did he break your finger? Dang it.
Time for steak.
Let's see. Alita's like, leave New Day alone. Yes, no. I won't leave New Day alone. I'm tired of him.
I just haven't liked him since the Big E left. I feel like Big E was the cornerstone. He was the one that held them together.
The key words and what Xavier Woods said was tag team. That is the key words. Tag team.
Right. Vince doesn't like tag teams.
He's not a champion. He's a tag team champion. That means the other half of the team pulled half of the weight because he can't do it by himself as an actual champion.
So. We're talking about Woods, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about
last year or whenever that was. I think it was 2 years ago now, but Kofi did okay as a champion. I didn't mind it. It took a while for me to get on board, but it worked because Big E was there and Woods was there, I think, or did he get injured at that time?
I don't remember.
I can't remember if Woods was gone when Kofi was champion or how that worked. But anyways, the 3-man group is fantastic. The 2-man group, to me.
Yeah. Roberto Lozano's in the chat. Hey, Roberto says, hello. It was raining here in Florida. I lost power, but then it came back on. I'm happy about that. That's usually a good thing. Kind of gives you a good rush when your power is off, and then all of a sudden it comes on, and you're like, oh, yay. Right. Few Nights says Mr. Lethal was at Mudfest all day yesterday. That's why I wasn't here. I wasn't here either, so I didn't miss anything. Alita says great sub. Chris says Lashley better destroy Woods in the cell.
I don't think it's Woods.
I think it's Kofi. That's going in the cell.
I thought it was Woods too, but it was Kofi.
It's Kofi that's going in the cell. Fiend Knight says, Luke, come on over to Alabama. I'm doing spicy smoked jalapeno steak burgers right now.
Wait, or is it Woods? They keep saying Kofi, but I think it's gonna be Woods. Yeah. Okay, so it is Woods. You are correct. Yeah,
Yay.
Woods is. I hope he just gets decimated.
Oh, he won't. He won't because they have to, give him, that. You got to give him the thumb up his butthole.
Phenomenal AJ.
Let's see. Chris says Lashley better destroy Woods in the cell. Waleed says, what did you think of Hell in a Cell last night?
It was pretty good. I thought all the matches were solid. Not fantastic, but solid.
Luke says he panicked while I was watching him due to a bird getting too close. My hand caught between wall and cow and my finger lost. Yeah, those cows are pretty heavy. They're pretty big animals. Venus Xavier is trash by himself, basically. Like, he's not that was his key words. He was a 11-time tag team champion. Great. You've been a tag team champion. What have you done on your own? By yourself, without somebody lifting you up and helping you along. Because I feel that the weakest link in the New Day has always been Xavier Woods.
It is.
Always.
That's not really questioned.
It was like, I was on board because it's a racial thing for me.
With the New Day?
What?
Or what are we talking about?
I have no idea. I never even brought race into it, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Roberto says, yeah, I know. Phoenix says, Kofi last match with him champion was when Brock beat him in 7 seconds.
Yeah, it was. It was in Fox. The opening match on Fox when they switched over there, and I think that was about 2 years ago.
Right?
It'll be 2 years in October, so 3 months.
Huh.
What month
Cool.
are we on? June, right?
Yeah.
July, August, September. I'm about 3 months away.
Grant T's in the chat. Hey, Grant, says Wrestling Gab, Joe successfully retained the prediction title last night.
Good deal. He beat Seth freaking Rollins.
That's good. Oh, Lita's like, why would you want that? Why would we want what? To him to get his ass beat to death?
I just
because
don't like
Woods. Because he kind of deserves it. He's not a singles wrestler. He is a tag team wrestler.
I feel like any
He's
tag
never
team
been a
wrestler
singles
that gets
wrestler.
in there with a singles wrestler, especially a world champion, shouldn't last very long.
Yeah. Roberta says my favorite match last night was Alexa Bliss and Shayna Baszler.
It was pretty good.
I wouldn't know. I didn't watch. But it looks like earlier today, AJ and Amos talked to the Viking Raiders.
I thought they were going to wrestle at the pay-per-view, weren't they?
I thought they were too, but maybe that got changed. Chris says, here comes Jordan Kamala and AJ, right? Alita says, with WWE. On board with WWE because it's a racial thing for me. Ha. V-Night says, Xavier, what have you done besides play Street Fighter on YouTube, where you should be after I get your release from WWE, right?
Oh, he knocked his food out of his hand.
They both had 6 wins and 1 loss. Which one did Joe get wrong?
I can't remember. Let's see. Seth won that one. Sammy won that one. Plus won that one. Oh, Charlotte.
Oh.
Charlotte won.
Oh. Right. Let's see. Luke says, I actually liked the pay-per-view last night, except that champions were losing to surprise roll-ups. That's a no-no, and I don't care what anyone says. I love Bliss. It's at least keeping our attention, because we want to see what crazy shit happens next. I don't even know what happened there. What happened with that?
She kind of possessed Nia Jax for a while, and then making Nia... I mean, she just smacked the shit out of Reginald. She hit him so hard, I was like...
him?
Yeah.
That's
Bliss
funny.
was in the ring, and it was like a marionette type thing. So she was doing it on the outside, or in the inside, and then Nia was doing it, and then Bliss just goes like this, and Nia just smacks Reginald. And then she goes, ah! And then ah!
Thanks.
Anyways, and then she beat and pinned.
Yeah.
She hit her with that twisted Abigail. It's like a Sister Abigail, but it's twist. Like she does the.
Yeah, she does her
DDT instead.
Yeah.
And then she got up and did the Twisted Bliss, and then blam. Oh, AJ Styles Ricochet. How fantastic is this?
Why are they hashtagging Money in the Bank at the top in the top left-hand corner?
I don't know, because Money in the Bank was
there's
up.
a Money in the Bank above them.
Is this a qualifying match, maybe?
Must be a qualifying match for Money in the Bank.
So AJ will probably lose because the Vikings will interfere, maybe?
Maybe. Fiend Knight says, why he wearing black jeans? He's been wearing those for a while now. That's like been his attire for probably the last 7 times we've seen Ricochet actually wrestle. He's been wearing those pants. Aaron's Back says, the pay-per-view sucked. There was no Brock. That's your opinion. Other people seem to enjoy it, whether Brock was there or not.
There was no big surprises. Becky was backstage, but I mean, come on, guys. Like, people were like, Becky's backstage. I'm like, she's with a guy that has a match, and it's Father's Day, so why would she not be there? Like, she would have no excuse to not be there.
Right.
She probably brought the baby, and so it could see its daddy on Father's Day.
And I'm sure all the other girls there were goo-goo gawing all over it. Grant T says the Mandy Rose pre-show.
They are, what do they call that when you can catch something? Highly contagious.
I don't know. I've never really found them that way. Grant T says the Mandy Rose pre-show. Was she in a match in the pre-show or something?
She was. Mandy wrestled Natalia. We did not cover it because we didn't know it was going to happen.
Chris says, I want Ricochet to be in Money in the Bank, but he has to be face to AJ. Right? Yeah. Fiend Knight says this match going to be great, but Omos is going to interfere.
See, and I was thinking the Vikings were going to interfere, and then AJ would lose, so they'd put Ricochet over. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense for AJ, but AJ should be in the match because AJ's fantastic, but Ricochet is going to be awesome on a ladder too. So I would rather see Ricochet on a ladder than AJ now, but AJ 10 years ago more than Ricochet.
Grant, he's like, he got the Mandy Rose pre-show match wrong. Well, we didn't know about the pre-show, so we don't really count that in the predictions.
He got the Charlotte Flair match wrong also.
Because Rhea Ripley didn't win that match, but she retained. And that's different, because our predictions are who wins the match. Not if they retain. It's more like they win and retain, yeah, but if she doesn't win, that doesn't mean she necessarily loses the title.
Right. We say that all the time.
Alita
you
says,
can lose without losing your title.
Yeah. Alita says, of course, and as Luke said, he doesn't like the champions were losing to surprise roll-ups, but you know what? That seems to be their game. Like, that's their main thing that they've done lately is roll-ups. I mean, everything's a fruit roll-up.
The worst was the disqualification in the Charlotte match.
Yeah.
I think that was worse than the roll-up.
Yeah, pretty gay, especially on a pay-per-view, because you don't want to see that on a pay-per-view. Alita says, of course, and Fiend Knight says, Becky always backstage with Seth. Duh, right? Thomas is like, Becky is just getting a fill of everything before they bring her back in full-time. Chris kind of says, so dumb that Ricochet is wearing black jeans to wrestle and not his tights ring gear. Now, you don't know if those aren't just tights that look like jeans, guys.
Yeah, they could be like jeggings or something.
Because he could possibly wear stuff like that. Alita says, Fiend, I need to meet you after my vacation. Jacob says, apparently they are bringing Charlotte versus Rhea again. That is what I heard.
Oh, I'm absolutely.
They're going to have to.
I'm sure Charlotte's going to complain right now to Sonya Deville here in a little bit.
And tell her how wrong it is that she got robbed of her chance at Hell in a Cell to take the title.
Hopefully she can go on to Money in the Bank. Although I wouldn't want Charlotte to win Money in the Bank.
Right. Robbie's
in
the chat.
People going crazy.
Right.
They would go nuts.
Robbie's in the chat. Hey, Robbie says, big up Trav and D. Hell in a Cell was hella stinky. No real good matches.
Nothing fantastic. Like I said, it was just a good show. Like, good.
So this is the first of 5 Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Ricochet versus AJ Styles right now. We have Steven Griffiths in the chat. Hey, Steven says, hey guys, how are you both? Doing pretty
fantastic.
Good. Venus says we should meet indeed, Alita.
Big chop. Throwing AJ into the ropes. AJ reverses it. right into Ricochet, right into his throat.
Alita's like, what's wrong with the big baby? Are you talking about our whiny, crying dog out there who's being obnoxious?
My daughter is out front playing, and when she's outside, the dogs go nuts.
Looks like, seriously, do any of you in chat ever do anything but bitch about everything on WWE? Who cares if Ricochet is wearing black pants? That is such a dumb thing to complain about. I'm complaining that he is wearing black shoes. Ugh, seriously, how dumb and gay
Black
is that?
shoes make you look slow. Put some white shoes on and it makes you look quick.
He should be wearing, like, blue shoes or brown
like
ones so they look terrible with his black pants. Alita's like, yes. Yeah, her human, you could say, her favorite human is outside. And so, German Shepherds, that's what they sound like. If you do not want to ever hear whining, crying, whining, crying.
Repeatedly, nonstop.
Repeatedly, over and over again, do not get a German Shepherd. Because they do a lot. V-Night's like, Alita, I take you out to a nice restaurant that plays music. Aw, how sweet, you guys. Robbie's like, nah, man, it was like an extended run. Nobody wants extra hours of Raw, less of that.
Yeah, I like the pay-per-views better than Raw, even when they're worse. That's why I always give it an up. Because Raw is about recaps, Raw is about talking, very few 30 minutes of wrestling. Last night there was a lot of wrestling, and it flows because there's no commercial breaks.
Right.
Where Raw, there's going to be a whole bunch of stoppages because of the talking and everything else.
I don't think we're going to have anybody really interfere in this, guys. It doesn't look like Almost is out there, and I highly doubt the Viking Raiders are going to come down. It looks like this might just be a straight-up qualifying match for Money in the Bank.
Well, if that's the case, then AJ wins because AJ is just better.
Stephen Griffith, that doesn't mean that Ricochet can't win off of a fluke crap that happens it normally does. Stephen Griffith says,
I don't even know what that was.
For Money in the Bank, we have all the live crowd back at last.
It's coming, huh? That Friday before Money in the Bank, and then obviously after that it'll be here. So that was supposedly the last pay-per-view in the Thunderdome.
Right. Vindicator's like in the chat saying, wait, so who is the guy in the gray and black hat and the gal in the red and white shirt? Nobody.
Old peeps.
P. Cola says, is the ticker a new thing? Nice. There's a ticker?
Are you talking about on our page? At the bottom? It's been there the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Our ticker's always been there.
It's always been there.
We used to put other things in there. V-Knight says, I think Ricochet is soon about to head back to NXT. You think?
I don't know about that.
They just brought him back onto the main roster and we get to watch him again. There for a while, he was just gone. We're all like, where did he go?
AJ just kicks out.
Almost didn't make it. Chris says,
He almost is out there, by the way.
Oh, is he? I didn't see him earlier.
He's sitting right next to...
That's why, because he's sitting
Byron
down and they
Saxton.
haven't panned over that way too far yet. Chris says, why are they having all 5 qualifying matches on Raw when they could have had 2 weeks till Money in the Bank?
I think they have a month before Money in the Bank.
They're having 5 on here. They just said it's the first of 5 qualifying matches for Money in the Bank.
I'm okay if they do all 5 tonight. That's weird, but it'd be cool. So are they going to do just Raw? Are they going to do a Raw and then a SmackDown Money in the Bank? They've never done that before.
Maybe.
Or is it 5 total matches over the 2 channels over the next few weeks?
Right.
Because I think there's only 5 competitors in Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Aluda Kelly says, where are we going? He's out there. Ooh, who is he? Luke says, Ricochet in a ladder Money in the Bank match would be awesome.
Absolutely. That's what I was saying. Fantastic. AJ is also good, so then we'll get an Otis or something. It's like, ugh.
We have Ian in the chat. Hey,
Ian.
Ian. Fiend Night says, Alita, I know a nice steak restaurant that plays good music in Alabama. Just wear something beautiful. Robbie says, Baszler was meant to be a badass. She looked like a wet wipe in her match with Bliss.
Here's the Vikings. This is how AJ loses.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like I said, I feel like they're pushing Ricochet a little bit, and Ricochet would be funner to watch.
Right?
Look at the size of this monster. Oh, God! Oh, he moved! He just shattered the barricade. Ricochet can hit him with that phenomenal forearm. Here it comes. Ricochet's going to do something about it. Oh! Hit him with like a code breaker. 1, 2, and 3. Ricochet. With the interference.
Stephen Griffith says, I'm guessing Drew will win Money in the Bank. That way he gets to choose which champion he wants. No doubt Lashley again.
He can't.
He can't.
He can never challenge Lashley for the title again during this title reign.
Ian says, I'm watching WWE Monday Night Raw today at my dad's house. Sweet.
Good deal.
Fee Knight says, Ricochet is usually on main event with Jinder and Ali.
Yeah, it's good to see him push. Now he's going to be in a pay-per-view.
Lolita says, true. Ian says, I have a summer school tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Oh, bummer, dude.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're going to put 8 men in the Money in the Bank.
So Jacob says, no, Vin, those people are my cousins from different uncles and aunts.
Here. Oh, wait, never mind. That's not last night's highlights.
Oh, they're having a qualifying match?
Like a 2-on-2 qualifying match?
Yeah, it's Bliss and Cross. What?
That's weird. Oh, now Ron's
There's your angry
right?
phone call.
The fun neighbor style.
Yep.
Meg, no.
You should just answer it and get it over with.
Well, I'm on the...
It's fine. You answer it all the time when we're not. Or when we are anyways. Luke says, you know what's funny? I love watching WWE, but each time I leave the chat, I don't want to watch any wrestling because all the griping and complaining just wears me out. I'm not including Delete That Trap because if they complain, they at least have a good reason. Chris says, I want Sami Zayn to win Money in the Bank and Liv to win female Money in the Bank. Ian says, North Polar 7-3 foot. Fiend Knight says, Shaquille O'Neal is done. What did he do wrong? Oh, are you talking about Almost?
Almost.
It looks like, yes, he
Okay,
will make
bro.
the ladder match so much better. Alita's like, LOL. Chris is like, but it's WWE, so you know Drew is going to win Money in the Bank to work around that title stipulation. Stephen Griffith says, have Raw and SmackDown got a Money in the Bank match for each show? Maybe.
Megara.
She can't help herself.
Uh-oh. Randy's reaching the edge.
What do you want? Yeah. You probably better.
Right. Stay out of my way.
Oh, is that what's going to happen? No. It
Not
won't be
for
awesome
you.
for you. Damn it.
Poor bro. Look at the disappointment in his eyes. Randy just having one of those
Nice.
days.
There you go. Commercial. Run for it. Seaverger says, had Raw and SmackDown got a Money in the Bank match for each show? Possibly, but
No.
they won't. They'll put it together for Money in the Bank. Robbie says, main roster Belair is not as good as NXT Belair. Ooh. Vindicator's like, so I don't think AJ versus Ricochet or Bliss versus Cross has ever happened before. Sarcasm. And Luke is off to work. Bye, Luke. Fleur de Lis is in the chat. Hey, Fleur, says Orton versus Dripper Dipper. Free Knight says, I save you a plate, Luke. Alita's like, she's very sad. She's not really sad. She's weird. I don't even know how to explain it. Free Knight's like, Delita, I think he needs a sandwich. Who needs a sandwich? Alita says, makes me want to hug her. Free Knight says, Alita, do you have a dog? Stephen Griffith says, is the Fiend done with WWE now? Because haven't seen him for a while. he might just be taking a break, and stuff.
It's foolish. She's like, just wanting to say that it was me that was waving to her, and Ronnie was just waking up so she can go as fast, go balls to the wall as she wants.
Okay. Well, I just didn't want him for her to know, and I don't want her to go fast down the street.
I've told her.
I want her to
15
stay and she needs to make sure that she doesn't run over anybody. Make sure that she yields to any kind of cars or
helmet.
anything like that.
I told her, I was like, I'm gonna just buy one of these $50 helmets on Amazon, and she's like, yeah, but, and I was like, it only needs to work once, and she's like, oh, that's true. Helmets don't have to work more than once.
No, they don't.
You wreck with a helmet on, it don't matter if it costs $800 or $1.
Yeah. Jacob James says, Travis, so you were saying don't get a German Shepherd because they are annoying?
They can be.
If you don't have the patience for it, they can be.
I got 3.
And listen to that, like what she was doing nonstop for like hours. And it's not like she just kind of like now she's just kind of like calmed down a little bit, and
Right.
stuff. But the problem of it is she will get herself so worked up that she will like literally like
Get
be
sick.
screaming in the most high pitched noise you can possibly think of. And it hurts your ears after a while.
It does.
And no matter how much you tell her to be quiet or stop or calm down or try to distract her, she still freaks out. So, the doggy. Yeah, she needs a sandwich, all right. I gave her a treat earlier. They all got treats just a few minutes ago. Thomas says, I hope they don't mess Piper up. She's an incredible talent. I don't think they will, hopefully. I mean, I think they'll push her, hopefully, in the right direction. I mean, if anything, she can just go back down to, or go back over to NXT UK or something. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their deal is with that, so Be Nice says, I think Riddle is from Malibu, California. Is he? What gave it away? I think he's just high on dope all the time, so he doesn't know how to talk normal. Lita says, no, I don't have any yet. Chris says, Diamond Mine opens up tomorrow on NXT. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Then he says, Lita, I get you a husky. Don't get a husky. It's too hot in that area. Make sure she has a pool with ice. YBD is in the chat. Hey, YBD says, what did I miss? So they had the AJ Styles and Ricochet match for Money in the Bank qualifying match, and Ricochet won that match. Before that, they had a whole bunch of talking between MVP and Lashley and Xavier Woods and Kofi, and Xavier Woods ran his mouth with diarrhea all in it and basically was like, well, I'm so great. I'm an 11-time tag team champion. You should beat me in Hell in a Cell. So they're going to have a Bobby Lashley, Xavier Woods Hell in a Cell match tonight, which is goddamn fucking ridiculous. Seriously, it just makes me want to blow my brains out. And that's pretty much it. It looks like last Monday they're giving you some information on what happened last Monday between Naomi and Piper Niven. And of course we have Eva Marie. So Eva Marie is her sponsor, but Eva Marie won, so there you go. Chris Connie says, I heard they changed Piper Niven's name to a weird name. Is it Eva Marie they changed it to? Just kidding. Alita says, really, I want a Corso. A Corgi? What? A Corso. A Persa Corso. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of this. Look, we've got Eva Marie and Piper Niven back here getting interviewed by what's-his-butt. Oh, Kyle. That's his name. Her outfit is very distracting in the sense that it doesn't work with everything. So she has like a purple and gray outfit on with a gold like jacket and pink hair and red lipstick. It's mishmash of weird ass colors she's got going on.
Describing
Eva Marie.
all the beauty. The beauty known as Eva.
I guess. Stephen Griffith says, I know I'm thinking ahead of myself, but come Survivor Series this year, I hope it Lashley versus Roman Reigns versus Karrion Kross.
You are getting ahead of yourself. Karrion Kross could be on the main roster by then.
Her name is Dewdrop. Look at her face. What the fuck? Her name is not Dewdrop.
Oh yeah!
Look at her. So we'll probably never see Eva Marie wrestle, but definitely we'll see Piper wrestling for her, or as Eva knows her as
Dewdrop.
What a weird name. Let's see. Phoenix says, fine, then Alina, I get a Corso. YBD says, and I have a German Shepherd. She gets annoying, but it's a dog you can't do anything about. I mean, you can. You can train him not to do that. It takes time and stuff like that, and after a while, if you click anything or beep anything, she'll stop. Like, she knows. Like, she knows she's, like, not in trouble, but more like she knows she's doing something she shouldn't be doing. And so we try not to do that because then she acts kind of weird for a while. But she doesn't like high-pitched beeps because of the collars we put on them before, so they don't jump the fence.
I have a feeling what they're going to do here is Naomi just loses, right? Which I hate.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling, because there's not enough women, that they'll go ahead and have all the losers fight, and they'll make it too. The winner of the losers will also.
Right, they'll have a participation trophy.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually how it goes. V-Night says her new name is Dewdrop.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's spelled that specific way, but yeah. Chris says, yeah, Piper Nuffin new name is Dewdrop. Is it Dowdrop? Or Dew as in D-E-W? Fiend Knight says, you better hide the chocolate milk. Dewdrop needs some more milk.
Oh, is it a tag team? Never mind. I
it's
think they're a tag team. I got them facing each other. Never mind. They're going to win. So who are they wrestling?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. They're out there dancing around being weirdos.
They're putting all the women in tag team matches to make it?
I guess.
Silly.
Possibly. Maybe they are.
Well, they said that about Bliss and
did
Nikki Cross.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, they're wrestling the former tag team champions, Shayna Baszler and Nia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. YBD says, sounds boring
it's
for
this.
Monday Night Rematch.
Oh, Eva Marie's going to wrestle?
Eva Marie's wrestling? And it's D-O-U drop. Did she learn how to spell in some other weird country?
D-O-U?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not do as in D-E-W. I would not pronounce that do. I would pronounce that dow. Like dower.
What in the world? So obviously, either Dewdrop or Eva Marie are going to lose, right? You can't have Asuka and Naomi lose.
I fucking don't
So
know.
this girl's brand new. She's had
Piper
one
Nuffin.
match and now she's going to lose?
But she's really, really good in NXT UK, so I don't know why they would do that.
I've never watched it, so I can't say that.
I'm just going off of what other
Right.
people are saying. Richie Panera's in the chat. Hey, Richie says, hey, Eva Marie's hair looks like Sasha Banks. Yep. Chris says, Eva got a cold. Then what the fuck are you there? Richie says, this is a good tag match. Fiend Knight says, Eva, you a knockoff Sasha Banks. Head back to the performance and figure out another character. It just because her hair is pink doesn't mean anything, guys. Come on. And I hate to tell you guys this, but her hair is like bubblegum pink. And Sasha's was like a magenta pink, which is a darker pink. And then she went to blue. So in all reality, she ain't being anything like Sasha Banks. Sorry.
Did Sasha have pink hair on the main roster?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I know obviously the blue. I thought there was a different color in there.
No.
But I guess I don't remember what it was. Huh.
There might have been one before that, but I just know the pink and the blue. But it's like a dark pink, like a magenta type.
Is that your allergies? There's a pill in the drawer where the knives are.
Vindicator says, I don't mind seeing Piper wrestle, but dumb Eva is not worth the time. I don't understand dragging out the delay her real debut. It accomplishes nothing. Richie says, Eva Maria is a big chicken. With what? V-Night says, this song is trash. Alita says, hey Fiend, beginning of the year works for you. Chris says, oh, Eva Marie promo are so bad, but it's so good. V-Night says, Dairy Queen Dewdrop? Dewdrop what? Dairy Queen. I don't know. We don't have a Dairy Queen anymore. Did they change something there? I don't know about. Or is it different in the South than it is over on this side of the States? Luna's like, dude, drop what? No. Lisa says, Fiona says yes, Alita. Alita says she was red on Raw. Yeah, I guess I was kind of reddish colored or something. I guess she could have been red, but I always thought it was like a magenta pink color. Randy Paula's in the chat. Hey, Randy says Nia Jax is the only beautiful woman in wrestling history. Vindicator's like, pills next to knives can be very dangerous. They're butter knives, Vindicator.
Yeah, they're butter knives. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
You would have to stab excessively hard to hurt somebody with them. I mean, I guess you could whack them on the knuckles. That might hurt a little bit. They're metal. Alita says, good, I will be done with all my mess. Chris says, no, I love Eva Marie being a heel. I like everyone hating on her.
Yeah, let them hate.
Alita's
hate
like,
is going to hate.
The ice cream has changed. Why do they do that, Alita? Why do they change shit? I mean, it used to be good, right? So, I watched a thing that they were saying about changes in, like, foods and stuff. That they changed the ice cream at McDonald's, but nobody noticed. I was like, I never ate ice cream at McDonald's. I don't think I would be able to notice. But they took out all the fake stuff and made sure it was all natural and real and all that stuff and everything. I think there's one place in town I really like the ice cream at. This place called Freddy's. I forget about them all the time because they're over on the other side of town by Walmart. So I always forget about them. But they have like a custard ice cream. Oh shit, that shit is so good. And it's vanilla ice cream with peanut butter. Yum. So good.
I don't know what a custard is.
It's just more rich. Like it has like more eggs or like heavy cream in it and stuff like that.
Okay, this is a qualifying match.
YBD's like, I love Freddy's. Yay, somebody knows what I'm talking about. Their burgers are pretty
Eva Marie
good.
is in the ring. She's going to turn and tack out. No, she's going to wrestle.
Is she? Is she going to make it all the way to the corner?
She's going to tag out. I had a feeling she wasn't even going to wrestle.
Piper's like, oh, okay. I mean, Dewdrop.
Oh, yeah.
YBD says, what the fuck has WWE done with their company? They did change the ice cream. I can taste it. Rel says, good morning from India. Hello, good morning. Hi, Rel. Good morning to you. Hopefully you're having a good start to your day.
Yeah.
Thomas says, Dewdrop. Yeah, I'm worried now. I don't know why it's spelled so weird. And why can't she just be Piper Niven?
It's like 4 o'clock in the morning where they're out.
Chris says, where is Ayla at? Who knows? She's probably murdering her children. YBD is like, I love Freddy's. The Vindicator's like, natural born hater right here. It's all I've ever known and was taught to never let go of it. Sad times indeed. Alita's like, exactly. I like McDonald's ice cream. Yeah, and I know a lot of people love it. I've never really had it, so. I love Freddy's. Theirs is good. And then we have a local place that I really like. Their soft serve ice cream. Their soft serve ice cream is delicious.
All right, here comes Naomi.
It tastes like chocolate milk.
I feel like I spent a week with Tony Robbins. I'm that inspired.
Inspired. Nice.
If I could talk. Get the stick out of your mouth, Travis.
Randy is like, who wants Goldberg to win Money in the Bank?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I do.
The 55-year-old Goldberg.
I think I'll pass on that. Oh, wow.
She's taking lessons from Kevin Owens.
I guess so. Poor Naomi.
She needs to hit her with the worm or the caterpillar, whatever they call it, and get this match over with. 1, 2, and... Oh.
Asuka with the save.
Saving things.
Chris says, yeah, we have Freddy's here in Texas. Nice. YBD says their fries are amazing. You know, I've never had their fries. I only get their burgers and a shake. I have never had their fries. And I live in Idaho. Chris says, I want to see Eva Marie versus Dana Brooke.
Oh, Eva tagging herself in.
Chris is like, do, drop, LOL.
I feel like they're already splitting a tag team up that hasn't even happened yet. Those pants that she has on should go the opposite direction. Instead of, see how you can see right up the crotch?
Yeah. She's wearing like chaps almost.
Yeah, but they need to be chapped style, you know, a little bit.
But the holes need to be on the inside.
Yeah. Because you can see right up there. You can see her stuff. So it's already breaking up. Silliness. I don't even understand. Like, it's just dumb.
Well, maybe she shouldn't have called her Dewdrop.
I mean, WWE Creative has just lost their mind. Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen already.
What an ingrate. It's not even her name.
Ingrate?
Yeah, her name's not even Dewdrop.
It's Otis.
It is Piper.
Oh, it's not Otis?
It's Piper.
I just figured it was Otis. Oh, yeah.
YBD's like, and their burgers are so good. Randy says this match is a waste of Piper, Eva, and Naomi's talents. And Asuka, to be honest. I mean, it's just kind of a waste of everybody's
I
stuff.
just didn't it's just horrible job on creative.
Fiend Knight's like, Dalitha, I'm so disappointed by Piper's new name. But is it really her new name? Or is that just Eva trying to be controlling? Oh, YBD's like,
Ripley
what?
got so dominated that she was like, she just had to get disqualified or she would have lost.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte obviously puts her foot on the rope because they're right next to it. She never got her in the figure 8. She just had her in the figure 4. See, this is where... See?
Oh.
And then they just...
I think it just slipped.
Yeah.
I don't think she meant to do that. I think it fell off and hit her. That's terrible. YBD's like, what? Next time you gotta get him. Okay, I will try their fries. Alita says that was ugly. Randy says Asuka should retire. Vindicator's like, hopefully the next pay-per-view we will get the match we all deserve. Piper versus Nia and maybe Eva versus Alexis, so one could put the other out of their misery and ours. Aww. Vindicator's like, Dewdrop. Ugh, such a weird name.
There they are together, and no Charlotte yet. I figured Charlotte would come up and start complaining immediately.
What controversy?
Last night.
Oh, the women's match?
Yeah.
Oh. Chris says, what Dewdrop just betrayed Eva? Good for
Already? This storyline just started.
Phoenix like Piper Nevin. Lita's like, I like Dewdrop. Well, nobody said we didn't like her as a wrestler.
I've never seen her
I'm just
before.
not sure I like her name. Randy says, no, Asuka's crap. Oh, ouch.
Dang.
Jacob says, Dalitha, I'm getting ready to meet some legends in October. Fantastic, man. That's awesome. Get all your papers together and your markers. Make sure you have a t-shirt you can have signed. Chris says, that's what I said. Eva is going to use someone else next, like someone else from NXT. V Knight says, I thought Dewdrop was Piper's new finisher name, not the ring name. Randy says, Nia Jax is beautiful. Aaliyah says, that cannonball was frightful. And
Wasn't
Robbie
it?
says,
I thought she was going to hurt herself.
that tag match should win an Oscar. Thomas says, thank God. And V Knight says, I love Freddy's. See? Like, I forgot all about it. I forgot that we had one. And so the other day I was like, I'm going to go get that.
Where is it?
I told you.
You said on the other side of town. That's all I heard.
I said it's over there by Walmart, and it's kind of set back from the road where Denny's is, but it's like back further. So you can't really see it. And I don't think about it until I'm like on the freeway and I'm like, oh, I should probably go to that place. Because their shit's so good.
Did they have good bacon?
Bacon? Jacob says, Demolition, I am coming for you.
I knew it was Demolition.
I also have to let Travis
Is it all
do
three
an
of them?
Instagram Live.
Is it all 3 of them or just 2 of them? Is it Axe and Smash? Or is Crush in there too, or whatever his name was? Axe and Smash. But there was 3 for a while.
Right. Vindicator says, truth is, Asuka has nothing left to prove. Time for Toni Storm to step up and take her place. I'd rather see Xylee, actually.
Way rather see Xylee, but I think they're using her, so we don't want that yet.
Right. Jacob says, hey, Vin. Robbie says, Monday Night Fraud at its best. Totally. Fiend Night says, Dalitha, do you guys have Marco's Pizza restaurant? No.
No.
I've heard a lot about Marco's Pizza, but we don't have one here.
Marco's.
Pizza.
You're supposed to say Polo.
No, it's pizza.
Marco's.
Pizza.
Marco's.
Pizza.
There it is.
Jacob Eugene says, be right back, let me check. Okay. Randy says, right, I am off. Good night, all. All right, Randy, thanks for stopping in, hanging out with us for a minute. Have a good night. All that good stuff. Thomas says, we just got a Taco Bell. Run away. That is not authentic Mexican food, just so you know.
It is.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It is not. Don't lie to people, Travis. You don't even know. Chris says, that cannonball was actually delightful, not frightful, Alita.
Like, if you want to see her get injured.
Alita's like, Marco's is good pizza. I've heard that. Could not say if we have one anywhere in our area, but yeah. Ravi says, Raw's that bad, man's left. Fide says, yes, it is, Alita. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. College Bowl.
What? That was Peyton's bigger brother?
Yeah, he has an older brother. He was actually really good. He was a tight end, and I think he got some sort of disease.
He looks like he's tiny.
Well, yeah, compared to his bros, former NFL players. But he was big, too, at one time. But I think he got some sort of a disease like Parkinson's, one of those types.
Oh, Alita's, Fiend Knight says, yes, it is, Alita. Nice. Good pizza. Yeah, we don't have one of those. We have a place called Mod Pizza. Basically, you can make your own pizza. Like, you can, not like make it, but you can go in and say, kind of like a Subway sandwich shop, but pizza shop. You go in and you say, I want this size, and then you say all the stuff you want, and all that, and then they put it through the thing and everything. I personally have never had it because, everybody, I don't really like pizza. Not a huge pizza fan. It's not like a thing I'm like, oh, I really want pizza. Chris says, yes, we have Mod Pizza here too. A lot of people in our city seem to like it.
Okay, this is enough advertising for this.
I really just don't want to hear it again. Seriously, guys, come on. Get over yourselves.
Even Kofi's
by
got
the
to
way,
be
your
like,
friend
no,
or
that's
whatever
dumb.
last night using this totally ripped off my thing. So now you have to fix mine too. And I've had it perfectly fine the whole time I use it. A stupid boy uses it, and you ruin it. You guys ruin everything. 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 Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. Alita says, other side of town for me. Mod Pizza or Marco's? Tom's like in the chat saying, what up, brother? There you go. Ryoto says, I hope you had a great Father's Day, Travis.
Upset.
Ryoto's in the chat. Hey, Ryoto, how's it going? I'm sure Travis had a wonderful Father's Day. I have no idea. I wasn't here for the whole time.
It's good.
Alita says,
I was on air all night.
Sure. I've heard of CC Pizza, but only from commercials. Chris says, LOL, but that would be kind of funny if Woods won the WWE title from Lashley, but then Lashley wins it back.
Yeah, a black eye on WWE's history. That's like a David Arquette winning the title.
Well, they're like calling him out. The GMs
Rhea
are out
Ripley,
there.
Please come out to the ring.
Ripley, you need to come out here in whatever attire you're wearing tonight. Is she wearing a dress? No, she's
I don't think so. I think that's just holy pants.
Pants and her bustier. Ryota says, glad to see you guys. Good to see you in here. Tom's like, how?
I don't know. Maybe pulling on it. Anyways, the microphone cover came off. I don't know how.
Oh, they agree. What? What she did as champion was unacceptable?
She got out of it. She weaseled her way out of losing.
Isn't that what she's supposed to do?
No, she's supposed to be a face. People were cheering for her. Or submission.
Oh, is that the rule? I had no idea.
Yes. You're the champion, you dumb broad. The rules only attend me, not Charlotte. Right, yeah, stay focused. Just admit you did something wrong and move forward. Don't say, well, she would have done it.
Well, she would
There's
have.
no accountability.
Alita's like, yes, it was. Jacob says, will you please check your Instagram? Sure. Not yet, according to Charlotte, though. Sorry.
Not yet. Charlotte's still pretty ripped. Right?
Oh, bummer.
Hell of intelligence.
Walter's in the chat. Hey, Walter's saying, woo, Charlotte Flair. Ew, she's going to destroy her. Ah. Rob is like, diarrhea. She's such a badass. She's so shameless and a fraud. CBA.
You've got it. That Money in the Bank?
Again? Goody.
That means that hypothetically, whoever wins Money in the Bank could be the new Raw champion.
Right. Oh, jeez. Jacob says, send a picture of the guys. Travis can name them. I will show them to him in a minute. Walter's like, did you like Hell in a Cell last night?
I didn't mind it at all.
I wasn't here. I didn't watch it. So, Luda's like, no ass toll? No ass toll? Not an asshole? They are an asshole?
Everybody's an asshole.
Everybody! Oh, Ollie's having a baby with his baby mama.
Is he?
December, huh? Yep. He just posted on Instagram that Ollie is pregnant. No, well, he's not technically pregnant, but his wifey Pooh is pregnant.
Good for him.
So there you go. Everybody's having it. Look at that. That's what happens when you have pandemics. People just start procreating all over the place. It's gross. So disgusting. There you go.
Axe and smash.
Axe and smash. Now we have all the answers.
Here comes the axe and here comes the smash.
I just showed him, Jacob. Yes, I did. Walter says AEW Saturday this week, 8 p.m. TNT.
This Saturday, absolutely.
Hey, look, they're having their photo shoot now. Robbie's like round 2, Diarrhea versus Square, another fraudulent match.
Oh, now they're in the ring practicing. This is what they did to him last week.
I know. I was here that time. Tom's like, well, that's not broke. It was hot. It just wanted to cool off a bit. I have literally worn this thing for almost 2 years and haven't had it do that. Ooh.
So it's like Tamina wore the heart colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Naomi showed up in the wrong color. She's like, seriously, I'm wearing your fucking colors and you show up in red?
Jacob says, Travis, I'm thinking about taking my dad to that. You should.
Should, absolutely.
You should take your dad.
Build memories like that.
Chris says, Mandy and Dana time. Yep, that happened. Landon Productions in the chat. Travis, what's your favorite sweet?
I like berries, different kinds of berries. Probably raspberries.
Yeah.
Right?
What was your favorite sweet before you stopped eating sugary candies?
Oh, like Swedish fish, all that kind of stuff. So berries, fish, all that stuff was the same.
And gummies.
Yeah.
Landon says his favorite sweet is Mandy and Dana, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we're talking about candy,
peaches. Lots of peaches.
Peaches.
Walter says Paul Waterfall Oderfjord, WWF legend, is in the hospital getting checked. Orndorff? Orndorff? Sure. Paul Orndorff, that's it.
Yes, Paul Orndorff.
Oh, Walter's like, Paul Wonderful Orndorff.
Yes.
There you go.
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Ah, okay. I wouldn't know, so I'm just guessing over here.
He was the top high school athlete in all of Florida when he was in high school.
Wow. Well, I guess he is getting checked at the hospital right now. Alita says allergic. You're allergic to some berries. Robbie says, how can Dana Brooke be talking the hardest? I don't know. Maybe they were like, okay, we need to have you talk more, but try not to fall all over your words when you're doing it.
So she just slowed it down and said word after word.
Daddy and Tamina will never be as photogenic as Mandy and Dana, so this role reversal mockery really doesn't work the way Liv and Bianca versus Mandy and Dana would.
Right.
Lita says raspberries. Yeah.
My nephew is allergic to them, so when he eats them, he breaks out in little spots.
That's funny. Jacob says, it's my favorite RKO. Yeah. Randy Orton.
Oh,
for the win,
John
Walter
Morrison.
Says. Wow, it's Orton versus John Morrison. Wow.
So, here again, John Morrison's going to be way more exciting in that match. So you got to have John Morrison win this. So how do you do that?
Riddle comes out and annoys Randy to the point
during
of no
the
return.
match?
And then he totally RKO's Riddle, and now they're not friends anymore.
That's not happening on a random Raw night
No.
with no storyline.
No. Chris says Johnny Drip Drip. Jacob says I have a cousin who's allergic to tree nuts. Well, then that means he can eat peanuts because peanuts don't come from trees. Ravi says the women's division is done out here with storylines like that. And Thomas says Morrison needs a push. You and Travis agree.
Well, I just think he'd be funner in the ladder match. Think
Right.
about that dude on ladder. Parkour!
Would he yell that as he was
He would
doing
probably...
it? Would he look like the guy in the office, though, when he did it?
Probably a little bit more coordinated.
Parkour.
I love how
so
Michael's
funny.
laying on the couch like this.
Parkour!
Parkour! All he does is stand up. Parkour!
Or when he goes through his planking thing that he decides to do. Planking all over the place. Jacob's like, hey then. Walter's like, on Friday, I will be here for SmackDown at 8 p.m. Still here until 9:30. Sweet. Vindicator says, I've never seen Randy versus Morrison one-on-one, so I like it, even though I still think Orton needs to retire. But he does pretty good still. Like, he's not swindling for his paycheck. He actually fucking works for his paycheck.
All I know is if Randy left WWE, he would be on AEW's top guy, and then he'd be making their most money and winning championships.
And then he could swindle.
Yes. Because there's your other million people, right? Or at least 200,000 or so that come.
Thomas says hardcore parkour, right? Vindicator's like, hey, Jacob. Jacob says, is this Ricochet first Money in the Bank?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think so, yeah. Robbie says Drip Drip needs a push into catering and should stay there. Oh, Robbie. Do you like anybody? Like, just out of curiosity. You're kind of like Vindicator in this instance. Is there any, like, wrestler that you like that's active right now that is actually, should be wrestling or is wrestling, I guess?
Eva Marie.
And I'm not talking about women. You can't have the women wrestlers. It has to be a dude wrestler. Walter says, did you like Eva Marie's new gear? She wore that gear when she did her debut with Piper Niven.
Yes, that's her second week with it. No, I'm not a huge fan of it. Unless you like to see cooters.
Yes. Robbie's like, Randy works more than Roman. Chris says, this is an old school match again, Randy versus Johnny Drip Drip. And Robbie says, I like KO. Oh, you like Kevin Owens? Is
Nothing
it
wrong with
because
Kevin
he
Owens.
has such a good dad bod physique?
Although he lost last night.
Vindicator says Randy versus Hangman Page would be pretty interesting as long as the Swindlers, Jake Tully and Sting don't interfere.
Kevin Owens lost fair and square to Sami Zayn. Sami just beat the shit out of him and pinned him.
Wow, Sami Zayn won, huh?
Fair and square.
Did I guess Sami Zayn?
You did, because I was the only one that picked Kevin Owens.
Oh, yeah. I did pick him. But I guess
I thought there was going to be interference.
I
No.
guess Cesaro completely lost. Poor guy.
He did on a fluke roll-up.
Of course. What not? Gayest way to lose ever.
I was pretty happy. Seth was. I was like, well, they're going to keep that feud going. If it's a roll-up, you got to keep it going.
Chris is like, I want Sami Zayn to win Money in the Bank. I don't think I do.
Sami Zayn and Money in the Bank, that would be interesting. Can you imagine knowing that Sami Zayn's going to be the next champion of the world? Because he would somehow get it, but he would obviously not take on Roman for it. So Roman's not losing that title unless somebody else shows up. That's not there now.
Robbie says DKO is in decent shape for him. He has lost some Terry.
Look at his back.
I don't think...
That's Drew McIntyre after that match.
Huh? So I don't think that KO has really lost any weight. I think he's just wearing black clothes, so it makes it look like he's lost weight. Vindicator's like, too fast and too furious for me to see in the theaters. Oh, you don't want to see F9 in the theaters? So this is a qualifying match between Drew McIntyre versus Riddle. It's happening
Later
tonight
tonight.
too. Huh. Alita says that would be so annoying. And Jacob's like, Seth killed him. Jacob's like, Ricochet is going to get the win. You think?
In the Money in the Bank? I don't think he's getting that big of a push.
I
mean,
it
it looks
depends
like-
on who else is in there.
I mean, it looks like Randy Orton's going to be in there, and it looks like Drew's going to be in there. Which
Nobody
is gonna
ever
be
thought
weird.
that Otis would win either, but he did.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fluke the way he won, but he did win.
Slow it down. That's what we need, slow motion.
Sure, that's it. Robbie says the reason they had Roman versus Ray style match on SmackDown was because Roman wanted to have Father's Day off. That's what I heard. That was my guess. I guessed it. I said, for all we know, Roman just wanted to have Father's Day off. He just had twins this last year, just barely. Maybe he wanted to spend some time with his fam. That was my indication or guess or whatever. Plus, don't you think on Father's Day he would have to make an appearance at the head of the actual real table that he boasts about so much that he's over? I want to see The Rock beat his ass, though.
Next WrestleMania, I'm going to assume that's
Probably
what's
not going
happening.
to happen, but...
But I have a feeling that The Rock would lose.
Oh, yeah. Vindicator's like, why is Miz still milking the wheelchair mumbo jumbo?
He's got a torn knee ligament. He's going to be out for months.
He's
So
got to
might
do
as well.
something to make it so they don't attack
Better than
him.
crutches.
Jacob says Miz has something in a bucket. Yeah, it's that weird drip
Yeah, it's
thing.
drip juice.
Drip juice grossness.
It's his drip juice
It's his gonorrhea,
for his drip stick.
STDs.
He's got a mirror on there?
He does. It's been bedazzled. He has like tassels and all kinds of weird stuff's happening.
He is the only guy in his house. Makes sense.
Robbie says, yeah, seems viable. I mean, sure, these people have families, kids, I mean, why not, right? Robbie says, I heard on that podcast, JD Fromney 206. Oh, JD from New York 206. Alita's giving us the puke face.
Puke face.
Why are you giving us... Is it because we were
the drip
making fun
juice.
of the drip juice? It just sounds so bad. Every time I hear it, all I can think of is gonorrhea. Every time. And every time everybody says stupid John Morrison's nickname, Johnny Drip Drip. No, I just go, oh my God. Seriously.
Yeah, he's probably going to beat Randy Orton with a kick to the face.
Yeah?
You know, Randy sucks, so.
Yeah, he totally
Come
sucks.
on, dude.
He sucks butthole.
Like a 12, 13-time world champion.
He's like, I really like buttholes, and I like them a lot.
14-time.
Mm.
No, we don't want your play-by-play on what it does. That's not your job.
Who? What?
Oh, the main guy in the middle, James Smith or whatever his name is.
John Smith?
That's not his name.
Jimmy Smith?
Jimmy Smith.
When you say Jimmy Smith, I always think of Jimmy Smith. He was like an actor back in the 90s.
I don't remember him.
Robbie says D is a fan of the drip drip. Well, I'm sure that most guys are fans of the drip drip when it does their thing. Go get some pills for your STD issues. Jacob's like, wasn't Johnny Drip actually a good wrestler back in the day?
Old Johnny. Yeah, he absolutely was. Not really in WWE, but other places.
He does a good job. You just have to get him with people that work with it.
Randy works with people very well.
Right.
So how is that not a disqualification?
I have no idea. Maybe they can just do stuff in a qualifying match? I have no idea.
Ring the bell, ref. Randy don't care, and you're a legend, so he's gonna kill you. Oh, Johnny Drip Drip getting hurt. He got burnt on his back.
Is it burnt?
Looked like a burn. Didn't it? Like a brand?
Sure.
I just want to see part 3 because I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it.
It looks like it's going to be on USA.
But it won't be good.
Oh, it'll be really good on USA with commercials and everything. It'll be like Raw.
Commercials and nothing good happening. Like there won't be swearing, blood and gore, sex
It's
scenes,
just
nothing.
like Raw.
There will be nothing. It's like the steak burger's done. Everybody line up for a plate. Good
That's
deal.
what I need. A steak burger.
Steak burger.
I think I have steak in the fridge. It probably needs to be cooked.
It does need to be cooked. Jacob says, I think he was good in Impact.
Yes.
Thomas says, wonder if Miz's injury is just a work and he reveals that at Money in the Bank he's okay and helps Morrison win it. It's not. He
It
really
isn't.
does have a broken
They showed
bone.
Damian Priest break his leg. Not broken. But
Oh, weird. We haven't seen him for a while. Maybe he died.
I feel like he's gonna show up and be at Money in the Bank and win it or something. He's got something big planned.
Oh, does he?
I would assume. Keith Lee, maybe. I wonder if Keith Lee could climb a ladder.
Oh, I think it'd be an Otis thing again. He'd have to, like, fall out of his thing and, and stuff. Vindicator's like, Miz is not a legend. He's about 5 years away from being 5 years away from becoming a legitimate superstar.
He's main evented WrestleMania.
He is.
He's definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah. I know everybody hates him, but it is. Alita says A1 sauce.
Yummy.
No. No.
It's very spicy.
No A1 sauce. Nothing.
I wasn't as big a fan of that as I was with barbecue sauce. What was the other one? Heinz 57, that was the one I liked.
Yeah. That was the one I grew up with, was Heinz 57. Never had A1 sauce. We always had Heinz 57 sauce. But I never really ate it. I mean, I kind of did a little bit, but I never had it with steak. Like, maybe hamburger steaks. But not, like, actual steak. Like, if you have to put sauce on your actual steak, then your steak's gross.
I haven't actually eaten today, besides some eggs around lunchtime.
Yeah?
And everybody's talking about meat, and it's
Sounds
like
really
driving
good.
me crazy.
Is it making your mouth drool?
Maybe.
Vindicator says Miz is a sideshow like R-Truth, except he only does his tired comedy skits in the ring.
Yeah, because he's the best guy on the mic. Nobody works harder than The Miz.
Fiend Knight says, yes, I do, Alita, only for you, Queen. Robbie says, oh, man's in the wheelchair looking like Joe from Family Guy. Jacob says, Fiend, where is my plate? Fiend says, Jacob, I got you 2 big ones for you. Oh, we're back.
We are back. Randy Orton.
They're back in the ring, though, which is good.
No disqualifications as of yet. But that's a good way to end this match, right? Have Randy get disqualified, and then he loses. There's 3 drip sticks in there.
Oh, they have a lot of drips.
See? All those drip.
He must have added some extras this time.
3 drip sticks.
That's insane.
They should. You know what they should do is put Johnny Drip with Bro. The
Why
Bro
would
Drip.
Ew. Ugh.
The Bro Drip.
Ew.
Nickname the next STD that they find. The Bro Drip.
Thomas is like, I hated Miz the first time he was in WWE, but over time he's earned my respect, and I now consider him one of the hardest workers in WWE. I mean, he really is. And he's so good on the mic, it's ridiculous. Everybody always says how great The Rock and John Cena is, but you know what? Fucking The Miz kept up with him. That's the part nobody really ever pays attention to. Phoenix says, no problem, Jacob. Jacob says, Travis, apparently Fiend has a plate for you. Of course he does.
Yummy.
Robbie's like, but no, Miz will end up get up out of the chair and interfere, but somehow Miz will end up getting up out of the chair. I don't think that's going to happen. The only thing he could do to interfere is squirt him, I guess.
Eventually he will, but I don't think he's going to get up and walk around anytime soon.
Might have a bad knee, but his jaw's still good. Yeah, somebody needs to break his jaw so it's wired shut and then he can't talk. Alita says, Fiend, you're a smooth talker. Phoenix says, Alita, you the one that's special. Aw, she says. Robbie says, D, you're better than the Miz on the mic. I don't think so. Yeah, you could probably talk circles around me. Because I think Dalitha needs to start doing trivia during Monday Night Recap. There is more than enough commercials for it. I'm surprised Walter hasn't protested for it yet.
Picketing all over Atlanta.
If I did it, I just wouldn't want to do wrestling trivia. So I'd have to do other trivia.
Like sports trivia would be fine.
I think we could do any kind of trivia. I don't think it necessarily has to be sports. Just pull out the old Trivial Pursuit trivia.
I got some old shit downstairs nobody'd ever get. It's all 80s. Like, it was new in the 80s stuff.
That shit is awesome. Don't you diss my Trivial Pursuit stuff. Anyways, I kind of wish they had, like huge, books of just trivia questions.
I'm sure they do.
I don't think they do. I just feel like that's not something they have in the world.
Like a Jeopardy study guide.
It's just annoying to me. Jacob's like, nobody likes Miz. I love the Miz, Jacob, so I am nobody. Because I actually really like the Miz. Robbie's like, D, the quiz master. Alita's like, that would be awesome. Thomas says, play Trivial Pursuit on Atari. Right? Trivial Pursuit is awesome. It was probably one of my more favorite games to play with my family.
Get up, get it. Games. Just right around the corner, there's some trivia stuff. Just right,
I know where it's at. I think I put it there or something. Robbie says, Jacob, tell them again.
Oh, Johnny Drip.
Vindicator's like, I'm good at historical trivia as long as the events took place between now and early 2020. Haha. Jacob says, Travis, speaking of sports stuff, I got stuff from the St. Louis Cardinals.
Heck yeah.
Nice. Vindicator says, I think
Old
Dewdrop
baseball.
should be Alexa's new Mega Doll. That would be cool. She should be Lily. Piper Nevin should be Lily. That would be cool. Why does everybody hate that idea? I think that's a great idea.
I'm not scared of big things. I'm scared of tiny things.
I don't care. You don't have to be scared of her. Thomas says nothing beats RoboCop on Atari.
Old RoboCop. I don't know. Did you ever play the Star Wars games? Those were the greatest. When you were like, pew, 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 with the big sandwalkers or whatever those things were called. Mm-hmm. And they keep walking and you had to shoot them down. But you had to shoot them like 1,000 times and then you had to kill each one of them. Oh, adds insult to injury.
And it's like, Dewdrop would be great, Deletha, right? Robbie's like, D is scared of Lily. No. Travis is scared of Lily because it's a doll. I have no problems with it. It's funny. Phoenix like, remember SpongeBob on Atari?
Okay, now you're just making things up. Atari didn't even exist when SpongeBob was around.
Thomas says yes on the one on PS1. I don't know if you're talking about Star Wars or RoboCop there, but one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh!
Oh! Hit him with the drip juice. Randy has zero sense of humor.
You have an angry viper with no butt. Oh, he didn't quite get him.
RKO right here. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he was going to RKO him. But he hit him with that European uppercut. Or just uppercut.
Oh,
there comes the bro. Okay, miss. We got a high-speed chase in our hands.
Oh, that's too funny.
Why didn't he go up the ramp? Oh! Randy,
know.
clothesline across the top.
Ooh.
Drip, drip, if he lands this.
He's going to do his move? Oh, his move!
Woo, he got it.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, shit.
Riddle's like, I did
John Morrison with the dub, guys. He just beat 14-time world champion right in the center of the ring with no assistance.
Fiend Knight's laughing because of the SpongeBob on Atari. He wanted to make sure we were really paying attention, I guess. Thomas is like Star Wars and another game called RoboCod. RoboCop James Pond. RoboCod. Is that a fish game? RoboCod James Pond. I think that's what it is. Because cod is a fish.
Right.
James Pond. That's funny. Chris is like Johnny Drip Drip wins, baby. Well, there you go. Now you got Johnny Drip Drip and Ricochet. Lots of parkouring.
Oh, here.
Because Reginald got up there. Oh. And Shayna was like, oh my god. I'm trying to get her, but I can't see. What's happening?
Gut wrench suplex. And then she just laughed. Baszler was like twisting her elbow and doing all this.
Uh-huh.
And she starts laughing at her. Look at me. And look at her elbow all broken and everything. That's where it ends. There. Big DDT. Watch Reginald's face. Damn, she hit him hard. Right here, you're like, oh, well, it's over.
Oh, yeah, no.
Hit her right in the throat. Hit her with the Sister Abigail. Twisted Bliss.
Wow, she did some Twisted Bliss, huh? Good for her. Getting some action in.
The old blister.
Maybe you guys shouldn't have messed with her. Chris is like joint manipulation. Phoenix says, Travis, I remember PS2 and PS1.
I used to play this game, this race car game, on the PS1, and I don't know what it was called. It was just a race car game, and we just raced all the time. But you could take the disc out. So I'd hit eject, take the disc out, and put like a CD that I wanted to listen to in, and it would just start playing while I was still playing the game. Don't ask me how, but it worked.
Weird. That is weird.
She's got it. Because what you got is it. You've got it. This is going to be terrifying. Here comes Bliss. Obviously, it's a new song.
No more playground song. That's good.
Welcome to my playground. It'll be fun, I promise.
This whole thing she's doing reminds me a lot of AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Only she doesn't skip like a crazy person down to the ring.
I'm not a fan of the song.
I don't even think it's a song. I think it's just a repeat of like 4 things.
Well, somebody started rapping for like 2 seconds. I think it was rap. It was like guitar rap.
Chris says, Alexa time. Jacob says, we don't have to deal with the possessed Alexa. OMG. Chris is like, joint manipulation. Grant T says, Joy revealed that there will be a prediction Money in the Bank ladder. Sweet. Fiend Knight is laughing. Walter's like, okay, bye guys. Be safe. Washing hands. All right, Walter. Have a great night, bud.
See you, Walter.
We'll see you on Friday. Jacob says, when do you think we will get Original Bliss back? Never. Chris says, that's a cool intro theme. It's different, that's for sure.
I didn't like the song. I liked the entrance.
Weird that it's Bliss and Alexa and Nikki Cross. So weird, right?
They put them back together. That's what they said earlier. Former friends.
Vindicator's like, so the interviewer guy is very terrified of Nia, so he is a male version of Toasty Marshmallow?
Right. But from Europe.
Kyle? He replaced What's-Her-Face. Didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Charlie Caruso.
Mm-hmm. Phoenix says, that whole entrance reminded me of Harley Quinn. With its cray-crayness.
I don't like her white makeup, like to make her paler. It's just silly.
Yeah, that's just weird. I don't understand it either. It makes no sense. It looks awkward and weird. So they moved it from What's-His-Face to him now.
Snoop Dogg. He was in the commercial before with Snoop Dogg.
I know, but so now he doesn't have people. He doesn't share. Like Snoop Dogg's willing to share and he's not.
They're fighting a war 30 years in the future.
What a loser. So dumb. So dumb. I like peanut butter.
It probably would be okay to do now if you wanted to marry peanut butter.
Probably.
So if anybody
it's
else,
probably a non-binary,
so if somebody married peanut butter, question, would they be married to all peanut butter, and so they could enter your house to get their wife back, or husband, or just peanut butter? Since we don't want to label things.
Right? I don't know. Roberto says, I like what Alexa Bliss does when she looks at you. makes you
possession.
do things that you're not supposed to do on a normal day. Vindicator says, Charlie is doing pretty well hosting her own sports show podcast these days, just like Renee. Not missing WWE one bit, like most people who leave it.
A lot of people do miss it, but yeah. She's got her own gig. Good for her. She's like, I better decorate before all my girlfriends show up in their sundresses.
Right?
Don't let a $7 sundress cost you $70,000 in child support.
There you go. Good.
Good advice.
Good advice. We have Rosella in the chat. Hey, Rosella says the place is turning into fridge high. Fridge?
Fringe?
Frigid? What's it turning into? Fridge high?
Cringe.
Cringe, maybe? I don't know. Are you talking about Raw?
I would
With
assume
Bliss
so.
and their weirdness? Jacob says, Julie, I am trying a new flavored Pop-Tart. I think it's banana cream. Sounds absolutely disgusting. Sorry. I mean, I like banana cream.
He's the fastest
pudding.
swimmer in the world now.
That bear?
It's going to be interesting.
Well, he
No
has to
Phelps
be,
anymore.
because
We got all
Phelps
these
can't
new
do it
names.
anymore.
I don't even think Usain Bolt's running, so it's like everybody's new. So I'm going to be like, where's all my people I've known for 3 Olympic Games?
Like, I don't know these people. He don't deserve to win. 2021 Muhammad Ali Sports Humanitarian Award finalist, Titus O'Neil, huh? Good for him.
Coming out of catering, winning awards.
Jacob says, I will let you know how it is. Thank you. Rosella says, I'm going to come back when I'm done eating. Okay.
We will be here.
We'll probably be around, I'm sure.
Unless you eat for an hour and a half.
Right. Phoenix says, Alexa Bliss is one of those quotes that tell kids to stay in school or look like that.
Wow. Superhero now.
Oh my god, seriously, what the fuck?
She gets a title shot, I thought. Remember she said I wrestle the winner?
I guess.
She's like the boy Blunder, but
Yeah.
girl version.
Something like that. I'm not sure what this is all about.
The female Robin.
Jacob's like, Nikki is wearing a superhero? Yeah, she's wearing a superhero, alright.
It can get worse.
When you think you've hit rock bottom, you really haven't.
Then they make you wear a mask that your makeup doesn't even fully cover. Like, there's a white spot on her cheekbone.
Yes, Jacob, it's a tag match. It's Cross and Bliss versus Nia and what's her face?
Butterfly caress. Butterfly girl. She is getting thinner, so good for her. Her spirit animal is a butterfly.
Her delusions? Thank
Corey.
you. Somebody said it.
That was Corey.
Thank you, Corey. Her delusions? Oh, Jesus.
What in God's green earth is
Asphina
happening?
says, what are you doing, Cross? Exactly. What show is this now? WWE Marvel? Oh, I don't think
Watch
that would ever
out!
be
There's a
Marvel
hurricane coming through.
Ah, she's the defender of all small bugs.
Thank God we have a superhero finally. We haven't had a superhero in a while.
They're both out of their minds.
She needed to put her
Indicator
hands
is like, what the hell, Nikki Cross? So this will be worse than Bliss. I love superheroes, but not in WWE. Could not stand Hurricane. I will take annual breaks when Nikki comes out now.
You're going to be taking a break every time anybody comes out.
I don't get it. It's
Here
weird.
comes Nia.
She found her positivity and now she's put it in superhero form. Who knows?
Who comes up with these fucking ideas? There's no way creative came up with that. She had to come up with that on her own.
She's like, I really want to wear
Can
a
I wear
superhero
this?
costume, and I want to be the power of positivity, but not in the New Day. I want to do it myself with butterflies. And be crazy. I just don't know what's happening. Jacob's like, I like this Pop-Tart. More power to you, Jacob, on your Pop-Tart. Does it have frosting on it? I'm not a big fan of frosting on my Pop-Tarts. Phoenix says, I'm watching CMT right now. It's like, I gave up.
Do they even have music on there anymore? I used to watch that every day, 24 hours a day. After MTV started going away from it. I was like, oh, well, there's country music. I'll listen to that.
Jacob wants to know what's on it, so we'll find out.
All right, Cross.
What
Baszler.
is
Baszler's
this?
making fun of her.
Baszler says, like, is this just a joke?
So if she takes
Are you
her
a
mask
joke?
off, is it like a luchador thing where she has to like be
Like, where she
retired?
has to be, like, her normal self?
very disrespectful if she takes her mask off? I think she took it off already. Oh no, I thought she was grabbing it.
Chris is like,
Throws her
even
right in
Bliss
the-
doesn't know what to think. Bliss is crazy and talks to a doll. Phoenix like, CMT have something that's not WWE related.
I'm sure they do.
Great, we didn't ask that. We asked
What is on?
what is on there. Like, is it a show or is it music?
Is
or,
it Country Music Awards or anything?
Or is it the awards tonight? Usually those are on the weekends, but...
Her outfit is so distracting.
At least she took off her cape. That's all I gotta say. Because what happens when you wear a cape, it gets stuck
It
in
can
everything.
get stuck in things. Yeah, I seen that on one of those shows.
Definitely don't wear capes.
I think it's the one with the kids
Yep,
in the
The
red
Incredibles.
suits. Incredibles,
Mhm.
that's what it was. All right. Nikki Cross, welcome to the
Jacob
cellar.
says, did I just hear a kid scream?
Not
I'm
over
pretty
here.
sure it was inside your mind.
So Jax just speared herself out of the ring. Oh, Reginald, look at this. Look at this. Is Reginald going to hit her?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh. No.
Focus!
Oh,
shit!
Cross takes them all out.
Jesus. Oh, they went to fucking commercial during the count? Well, we know they're going to be back in the ring when we get back.
What in... Oh, my Lord.
Fiend Knight's like, it's a show, I believe. I don't know. So you changed it to a channel, and you're watching something that you have no idea what it is, and you're trying to say it's better than what's happening
Is
now?
it Pure Country? I used to play that one a lot on
Jacob
there.
says, was it not your kid, Travis?
She's
His
in there.
spawn? His spawn. The other spawns are outside, being dumb.
L.A. Night.
Barking. Fiend Knight's like, Mom's is on, Travis on CMT.
Oh, that's a pretty good show.
Mom is a pretty good show. It's pretty funny, some of it.
That actress, the pretty blonde girl, she has a little kind of like whiny voice.
Oh my god, she acts the same in everything she does. Movies, that show. Ugh. She was like married to what? Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt.
Had kids with him.
She
and
did?
he's like, fuck. Yeah, they have kids. They have kids.
He got
and
kids?
he's like, he got kids, and he's going to have more kids. He's like, fuck you, bitch. I don't want to be with you. I want to be with Schwarzenegger's kid. So he dumped her for Catherine.
I want to just tell her to mind her own business.
Tell her.
No.
Oh.
Right? It was the roofers. Not that it matters, but...
I mean, yeah. I asked my brother because he said there could have been roofers or the insurance company. I didn't know that Dad was having the roof looked at. We had kind of talked about it, but I didn't know that he maybe had set it up for someone to come take a look. It needs to be redone. It's been forever since they redid it. Janelle Jackson's in the chat. Hey, Janelle. So sorry I'm late, guys. Just got off the old job. How was Hell in a Cell for you guys, though?
I didn't mind it at all. She didn't watch it, so... But
I have no idea what's happening.
I thought each match was just good.
We know what the main event is tonight, though, so, you know. So, Granny all of a sudden has a walker. She's never had a walker anytime she was ever on Looney Tunes, and now all of a sudden they put her in a fucking walker in their stupid movie. Oh, there you go. Now she does.
Hate is gonna hate.
Good for her. Drink those martinis. Jacob says Anna Faros. Fiend Knight says the blonde hair girl is from Scary Movie, I believe. Yes. Jacob says, you are right, Fiend. Very much so. What was her reaction?
Oh, just making sure or something that everybody was okay. Yeah, those criminals jump up on your roof.
I'm sure that's exactly what it was. Minding your own business isn't making sure that everything's okay, and it's none of your fucking business anyways. Why don't you pick on the new neighbors if we have new ones? Why don't you start feuds with them and have the cops called out there multiple
It's like
times?
the Hatfields and McCoys out there.
Fucking wackos. Jesus. Yeah, on NXT. Anyways, we're back to that qualifying match. They didn't get counted out. They're back in the ring.
Oh!
Shayna and Nikki asking if she wants to be.
Bliss
she
coming
did not
in.
tag her. She basically gave her the choice if she wanted to tag in. Interesting. Which is weird, right? Because they hate each other. So
Yes.
why on earth are they
Well,
friends now?
I mean, she's in disguise, so she might not even know who she is.
Oh, she might not know that she's Nikki Cross.
Right.
Oh, that makes
Because
total
she's-
sense now. Jacob says Fiend and me are going to become a tag team. You guys should.
You should become a tag team.
What's your tag team name?
Tag team back again. Check it to wreck it. Let's begin. Party on, puppy. Party people, let me hear some noise. Look at that. Nia Jax taking it right to Bliss.
She covers her eyes. Don't look into her eyes.
Look at this. Both of them picking on poor Bliss.
It's like, I don't know, Jacob. I need a strong man. That's what she said.
Just raking her eyes right across the ropes.
It's so that she can't give him the evil eye of doom. That's why. Chris says, but Bliss should know that's Nikki. But should she? Should she?
Only the demon inside. And I don't think she's demonized right now. Maybe she is. It's like the Hulk. Maybe she's just always angry.
Always. Digging into her eyes and stuff.
Bliss trying to rip her arm apart. Oh, and then hit her in the throat.
Wow. Another elbow. Oh. Shayna almost missed her. A little bit of a botch there.
Shayna picks her up, puts her up on the top rope.
Shayna didn't quite catch her. She wasn't quite ready for her.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Rawr.
The old sunset bomb.
Jacob says she is Travis.
Oh, that's creepy. Because she crawls. It's very athletic when she does that.
It is very athletic.
It's very.
Oh, she got out of it though.
It's very
she's
autistic.
A slippery little worm.
I mean, artistic.
It's very enthusiastic.
There it comes. Oh, she's not slapping her boobies. See, it's a completely different person.
She can't slap her boobies.
Because that would give it away.
That would give her away.
And nobody knows who she is.
And nobody knows. Except for the announcers. He keep calling her Nikki Cross.
Oh! What the heck? Like, she'd be mad.
What? She can't be mad. She stopped and Nikki Cross moved.
She's leaving. Oh! Little suplex. Look at this. Oh, poor Reginald's gonna get slapped again.
No, he's the one being...
He's gonna slap her?
Oh, please do.
Oh, come on.
Or slap himself! Slap himself. Oh, damn it. I was so hoping.
They just won't do it. On WWE TV, they don't like the men to hit the women. Oh! What's going on here? Is that going to be a roll-up? 1, 2, and 3!
Damn!
So,
interesting moves, Nikki!
You guys, Bliss is in Money in the Bank.
Yes, she is.
That's kind of a big deal.
That's going to be creepy.
With Asuka and Naomi so far. That's got to be it from the Raw side. So then...
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. See, and SmackDown side will be the other 4.
Mm-hmm.
Do they even have 4 women on SmackDown?
Sure.
I don't think they do. They have Carmella, Liv Morgan. Oh, we know Bianca, but she's not. Who else do they have?
Bailey?
Fuck. Bailey? I don't want to see Bailey again.
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
No, I said I don't want to see Bailey again.
Oh. So did MVP do something that made him lose?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Twice.
Let's see. Chris says Bliss Finn Balor crawl. Phoenix says this is why Monday Night Raw is the lowest this week. Maybe. Alita says LL Fiend. Jacob says woo. Alita says are they? Jacob says but he hit her, Travis. But he didn't.
Right.
Phoenix says yes, Alita. Jacob says Sasha. Phoenix says they should add some NXTs. Jacob says Bailey. I'm trying to think of all the girls we see over there. There's probably going to be people who will be like, oh yeah, remember so-and-so? They have a fan code of conduct stapled up to the back there.
Yeah.
Why is there a fan code of conduct? That's weird. Student lounge? What does that even mean?
They're on a college.
Oh. Is he leaving forever?
South Florida. No, he's wrestling right now.
Oh. He's going.
Against Riddle.
Oh. Alita's like who? And Phoenix says Alita, they can add Dakota Kai and Xia Li from NXT to their stuff.
Yeah. So McIntyre.
The only thing he's known for is he travels around the ring on his scooter.
Was that what popped up?
Yes. Sometimes they put stuff off of there and I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, look, I found a coffee mug, but I don't drink coffee.
I have a feeling he's going to win this too. So does that mean Jinder Mahal interferes or like there's no storyline? I mean, I guess they could put Drew back in it, but come on.
God damn. It's like give Drew up for a while.
Let Drew just go off to pasture. For like
they have Carmella and Liv, and Jacob Hagin says, don't forget they have Liv.
I said Liv. I said Liv,
Carmella,
and Bailey. That's it that I'm aware of right offhand. I'm trying to think if there's somebody else. I mean, they had Tamina and Natalia before.
Right. Vindicator's like, that's hilarious. Fans never care about codes of conduct. Storm the courts and fields all the time and throw trash on players. They go out there naked half the time. It's quite disgusting.
Streaking.
V-Night's like, Ember Moon don't want to deal with Vince and Bruce like last time. I guess that's the reasons. I doubt that, but sure. Jacob says, so what brand is Natty and Tamina? They're tag
They are
title
SmackDown,
winners.
but they're champions, so they go on both.
Yeah.
But yes, they are SmackDown if they weren't tag team champions.
Mm-hmm. Vindicator says Drew and Bailey both need a Sasha long break. Chris says Liv just tweeted. She said, "I want in, aka the Money in the Bank match."
Yeah, she's in. Anybody from SmackDown's in. They can't even have matches because they don't have enough people to lose in the matches to not get in.
Right.
I mean, Bianca's gonna have to be in it, and she's the champion. Just kidding. But that'd be funny. Like, we ain't got nobody else, so.
And she wins the Money in the Bank. She's like, I want to challenge myself.
I mean, obviously, Natalya and Tamina are going to be in it, too. So, or one of them.
Right.
I forgot it kind of. I mean, why wouldn't they do that? It doesn't matter just because they're tag team champions. So, they'll be in there. One of them.
Mm-hmm.
Liv.
Both of them.
Well,
they did this one 2 and 2.
mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't they just do it the same on SmackDown?
Yeah, and they possibly could do that. Yeah, that's why I was saying, well, you know what would make sense? You could do a Liv, Carmella, Natalya, or Tamina. It doesn't matter which one there.
Mm-hmm.
And then a surprise, which is Becky. And then Becky shows up that Friday, the 16th, with fans. They go crazy. 18th, right. She wins it. That night she cashes in, and it's over.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
It's like I think Liv Morgan would win. I can see it.
You know, and then the other thing is that Bianca has to probably have a match that night too, which means that takes another female away from SmackDown. And when you only got 3, and you're starting subtracting all these numbers. You ain't got enough left.
Alita says, I agree. Vindicator says, Drew and Bailey. Oh, I already read that one. That little kid. Yeah, totally the way it should be. Cooper Manning.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Old Cooper.
Strange. Ooh, you're gonna make sure of that ride. Olivia says, follow me on Insta. Fiend Night says Naomi is clearly not gonna
what's happening?
win. She was in the last time.
Hey, there's Jinder. How big Jinder is.
Fucking Sheamus was like, my nose is broken.
Even Sheamus looks small next to Jinder.
Uh-huh.
Sheamus looks like he's in his bathrobe and he just showed up. Like, why are you guys making so much noise out here? I was sleeping.
He's like, I forgot how to talk for a second.
Cedric's lost both matches to Jeff back-to-back weeks. So why would he even be involved? Jinder.
My legs are broken. Alita says she
I'm gonna go
needs to
see a
do something
doctor.
different. She has talent. It's so weird because his face isn't the same color as his body. It creeps me out. Like, a lot creeping.
So when I tan, I cover my face also.
Oh, God.
Fucking love Jinder Mahal. Like, I'm sorry, but...
Sunil McIntyre's in the chat saying, well, my old former teammate, Jinder the Hinder Mahal. Jacob's like, oh my God, Jinder, is that Mansoor?
No.
I didn't see Mansoor out
There was no
with him.
Mansoor.
He has a couple different guys with him, but I don't know who they are.
Yeah, I can't remember their names, but I did watch them in that WWE Spectacular.
Spectacle?
Spectacle.
The spectacle that happened?
Spectacle.
Spectacle. Gotta love the spectacle.
I called it that for like an hour. The Spectacle. I'm like, why is it called a spectacle? Like, that's just like, I didn't even think about spectacle. Spectacle, testicles, wallet, and watch. That's how you pray. Boom! Jinder attacks Drew, setting up a feud. I feel like it's too early for that, but they could stretch that as long as they let Jinder win a few until SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah.
What you doing? Just learning some
Oh,
stuff.
I was just trying to get a list of kind of...
Oh, the SmackDown women?
Yeah.
Good luck. If you actually go to WWE's site, they have their rosters. their active rosters.
Yeah, literally, that's it. The SmackDown women's roster, because a couple of them are let go and gone, is Bayley, Bianca Belair, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Tamina.
Yeah,
That's it.
and Sasha hasn't been there. That's why I didn't bring her up, by the way.
But she is an active on the women's roster. I'm not saying she'll be there, but she is an active roster member, so.
Yeah, and there's going to have to be a match for Bianca. Also. They have nobody. Like, I mean, now people are going to say Bianca's a great champion, right? And I don't want to take much away from her. No challengers.
Right.
That's like being the Super Bowl champion if there was 3 teams in the NFL or 4 teams in the NFL.
Nothing.
It's like, eh.
Jacob says, did you guys notice that Jeff didn't have paint on?
I did. It looked weird.
Had a real face. Free Knight says, oh my god, Drew is going to win. Oh, please no. Alita's like, what is going on with Ginger's spot in his beard? I don't know.
That happens. I've got one right here.
Maybe it doesn't grow.
It's hard to see, but right here, completely bald.
Some, unfortunately, guys have a spot that just doesn't grow.
Smooth as a baby's butt right there.
Vindicator says that bearded guy with Ginger looks the way Jackson Riker used to look 3 weeks ago. Maybe he is the new resident slobberer to replace Strowman.
Right.
Possibly.
Those guys are 7-footers. Both of those guys that they're with. Fantastic wrestlers.
That's funny. Fiend says Alita Gender needs an old school beard trim. Alita says needs something. Vindicator's like, Mark Calloway probably thinks Drew should not get that pyro treatment, though he would never admit it publicly. Really, Vin? Fiend says Bianca ain't that good. Jacob's like, skanky and veer. Oh, God.
I mean, why don't they just have one women's champion on both brands?
Well, if they're not going to have women, they might as well. Vindicator says Tamina could challenge Bianca, but she is not interesting enough.
Yeah. I mean, they can make a quick little storyline with something. It doesn't matter how they do it. Just something quick with Bianca. And make it not Bayley again. Oh!
Poor Red Ollie. Landed on his hip. Ouch.
Because Bayley lost clean last night. Let's just leave it. It's over. Move forward.
Right.
Little quick 1 count there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the power of McIntyre.
Right on, his hippie.
Right, yeah, that hip ass area. Oh, Riddle going right after
Smack him on the back. I bet that'd feel better.
Drew's like in a different league. Power, speed, intelligence. What else you got?
Stupid leather pant things.
Yeah, absolutely. He's better at leather pant things.
Sword.
Look at the power.
He wears shoes. I don't know.
Experience. I mean, he's literally got him in every aspect of the match.
Yeah. Rob is like, Phoenix World, agree with you on that. And Vindicator says Bianca is that good. Bianca is that good. She is the most physically dominant woman on the roster.
Yeah. She can out physical all 4 of them.
Do you believe that? Claptrap?
I mean, she's probably stronger than Tamina. And Tamina's the only one. Natalia's pretty strong, but I still think she's probably a little bit stronger. Weight room strong. She's not stronger than Nia Jax, but obviously a different roster.
Alita says, Fiend, you're my boy, but you're crazy. Jacob says, one of Ginger bodyguards was a professional baseball player for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and other was a student of Cahill?
Oh, really?
Cahill?
That's interesting.
Cool.
I knew that one kid was a pitcher. I actually remember when he was drafted. I remember that whole spiel.
He seems like a big guy to be a pitcher.
Mm-hmm. Throw like 100 miles an hour.
That one pitcher.
There's a few of them.
Panda. Yeah. No. Yes. No.
Panda is a baseball. He's the third baseman.
That's right. Who's the big fatty? He's like an
CC
older
Sabathia?
guy. Yeah, that guy. He just goes out there and don't ever watch him pitch in slow motion.
Big CC Sabathia.
Do not watch him.
Dylan Betances, he was the Yankees closer for a while. I don't know.
Oh, Kali. Okay, there. Sorry. Student of Kali there.
Yeah. Not as tall as Kali, but yeah. The great Kali.
Ellie says yes, the shorter one. Jacob says the 7-footer wrestler.
Hit him with a backbreaker. Kind of missed. Hit him with the upper
great
knee.
Kali. That's awesome. I got it now. Thanks for all the help, people. Every time he stops.
Big right hand. Oh, Riddle.
Rosella says, are we on AEW today? No, we're on Raw. We're
Raw.
on WWE Raw today.
AEW will not be here till Saturday.
Saturday night is when AEW is happening.
Oh, the suplex.
Did you take those out of here? Or are they just behind it? It was the, whatchamacallit?
Candy?
Yeah, I guess.
It's just in a bowl.
Yeah.
Your chocolate raisin things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in a bowl back there somewhere.
Okay, they're behind the computer. Oh, that's what I figured.
I'm in the friend zone.
Hopefully Nax House is still in the yard. If they're outside. Robbie says Bella are overrated. She's just a power merchant who's still seen as finisher. Jacob says Dylan Betances. What about him?
Yeah, he's just super tall. We're talking about tall pitchers.
Super tall. Looks like AEW on Fridays, Raw on Mondays. AEW is not on Friday, and it will be going back to Wednesday the next week.
It is. We have no more Fridays for AEW.
Long Fridays. And this Friday, it's just SmackDown. AEW's show is going to be on Saturday night this week.
It's going to be fantastic.
So you will not get to spend 4 hours with us on Friday. It will only be 2.
It's going to fly by.
It's going to be weird.
It was getting pretty, almost stressful.
Like,
having to spend 4 hours. Although last week we just did 3, but.
Like, you wouldn't want to do it.
It'd be different if there wasn't commercials.
What?
It'd be different if there wasn't commercials.
Yeah, true.
I could handle 4 hours of wrestling if it was just wrestling.
Right.
But commercial breaks can last up to like 5 minutes, it feels like.
Some of them.
Oh, clean bottom.
Weird.
Oh, shit.
Ouch.
Hit me.
So weird.
Seems so weird. Is that the girl from the first one? His girlfriend? That's pretty funny. They're friends now? Dom's friends with that guy? He killed his best friend in the first episode. In the first movie.
The first movie.
He died, too, now
good
that I
to
think
be
about
back.
it.
Oh,
Wait a second. How did that work, guys? How did he die in the first one?
I don't know.
And he's in the 9th one.
That guy in particular?
Yeah, no, he was the leader. I think his name's Cheng.
Oh, I have.
And
no
they were
idea.
stealing engines, they thought. Anyways, it's in the first one.
Okay.
And they came and they did the drive-by on his best friend, the one nerdy kid.
Right.
And then Brian chased him down
I have no idea.
and then shot him, and he wrecked his motorcycle. Huh.
Rosella says, is John Cena back? No. But he might make an appearance at Money in the Bank. There have been some stuff maybe about him and...
Oh, he'll be, not at Money. He's not going to wrestle at Money in the Bank, but he's, like, it's going to be the Roman, it's probably going to start that Friday on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying he's going to wrestle
If they
anybody.
go that route. I mean,
mean-
that's the rumor, guys.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to see Edge and, who's Edge going to wrestle?
I have no idea. I didn't know it even existed anymore. Alita says, I have been falling asleep halfway. Yeah, I don't blame you. On Fridays. Vindicator's like, Ravi, you have to get your eyes checked.
Seth
Cena
Rollins.
and Belair moves are nothing alike. Belair does a modified pile driver while Cena just threw people off his shoulders.
Yeah, like an F5 or whatever. But yeah, that's who it is. Seth Rollins and Edge will be another match, which we'll see slowly build.
Oh, that's dumb.
That's
Robbie says
rumored.
Drew getting rinsed looks done out here fighting Riddle.
Well, he's downgraded. He just wrestled one of the best wrestlers in the world last night, took him to the Edge, and now he's wrestling Riddle and losing. It doesn't make any sense.
He's broken. He's got really hurt ouchies. Vindicator's like, not a pile driver, but a flapjack. Jacob says there is a rumor Cena's coming back, right? Chris says, hello, Nikki in her superhero outfit looked like I was watching an amateur video, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Vindicator's like, do not need to see Roman versus Cena again, ever. Why not? Why don't you want to see it again? Like 5 more times. You should want to watch it 286 times over and over and over again. Just like we got to watch Ray and Seth Rollins that much, and Drew and Bobby Lashley that much.
Neck breaker.
Bobby's like, please not Cena, haha, D, your mate Edge is coming back. I know, I'm so excited. Might think about killing myself that weekend. Rosella says, when are you going to do WWE again? Wife. What?
We're doing WWE right now.
We're doing Raw right now. We're watching Raw. It is Drew McIntyre is beating the crap out of Riddle right now. Well, Riddle was beating him too. But we're watching a Money in the Bank qualifying match right now. And they're beating the poop out of each other. Jacob says, also a rumor about Lesnar. Always rumors. Always rumors.
Always Lesnar rumors.
There's rumors all the time about everything. Every time. All the time.
But it looks like right now Kofi Kingston's going to be next in line for the Bobby Lashley feud.
I guess. Xavier Woods is going to, tenderize him in the Hell in a Cell match that's going to be the main event tonight. Can't wait for that garbage.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's going to be very tender after that, after he just annihilates him.
He better annihilate him, because if he doesn't, it's just stupid.
Woods will have a little bit of offense, but he's going to get buried. There's no way they can write it to where he wouldn't. Unless Kofi's under the ring or something comes out.
Right.
And they both beat him, but I have a feeling one of them's going to turn on each other. They're going to split that New Day thing.
Vindicator's like, AEW back on Wednesday yet? Question mark. We already answered this, Vindicator. I wish you
It is
would
going to be
have
on Saturday and then next Wednesday. So this
Next
Saturday,
Wednesday.
next Wednesday. The 6th?
Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. No, the 30th. It's the 30th of June is when it's back on Wednesday. Alita says he's truly retired. Robbie says Drew doing up Lady Gaga on the Edge, but no glory, fam. Jacob
No
says
glory.
They want Lesnar to fight Trashly. I guess.
Yeah, they're going to have to pay him a bunch of money to come out, but we'll see. They got to have something.
Something has to change somewhere, somehow.
Look at this.
What in the hell?
All the way up. Riddle going to land on his feet.
Ouch, that hurt.
It's just terrifying.
Right?
He's like, I don't have shoes on, right? Oh!
Oh, McIntyre fell down. Oh, no. Bummer. He's like, dude.
He's like, let me sit on your lap.
I need to sit here.
Let me tell you about Christmas.
Oh! Ouch.
Landed right on his arm.
Is his arm okay?
I think he played it up because he just let it hang there. See how he's just left it?
Yeah.
I think if he was injured, he wouldn't have left it.
Because he, landed all funky on it.
He's super young and very flexible. Him and his wife trains him.
Right.
And she's an Olympic trainer.
She probably makes him do leg days so he has a butt. Oh, here.
Oh!
I hope... Is he going to come out to make him lose? Or is he going to come out to give him the win?
I hope he hits Drew with an RKO and they start that storyline up again.
Do you want him to be mad at Drew? Drew and be all angry
Randy
again?
Drew.
Yeah, let's see that all over again. And here's like, someone is getting tenderize like Dalitha tenderizes those steaks right off the bone. LOL. That's what she said. Robbie says WWE with stinky matchups. Bobby versus Lesnar. At this point, it's better than some of the other garbage we have to see.
It would definitely main event. Roman Reigns is going to be opening the show. That's all I got to say if that's the main event. Brock ain't going to be opening the show. Mm-hmm. And he ain't going mid-card.
Mm-hmm. Robbie says... Oh, I already read that one. Sweet. Oh, crap. That's really loud, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm taking a nap.
Probably. It's just been a long day. Lita says Matthew. Yes, that would be the Fiend. Matthew from Alabama.
The Bama boys.
Matthew from Alabama.
Lots going on right now. Randy Orton's coming down to the ring.
A lot of stuff going on right now. It's called commercials.
Well, there's always going to be commercial breaks. It's Raw.
Rosella's like, do you know John Cena fighting Brock Lesnar? Nope, had no idea. Is that what's happening?
I doubt that one's going to happen. But I love rumors. Maybe they'll get CM Punk back. We haven't heard that rumor yet.
We haven't heard that name for a while. Somebody throw that one out there.
CM Punk versus Curtis Axel.
Lolita's like, I like country. Robbie's like, Roman is becoming stale like moldy bread. Oh, man. What? No way, that's crazy.
Those commercials need to go away. Why do they need to go away? Because if you tell somebody not to do something, they're going to do it.
True.
So it's almost like they're paid for by the smoking companies. I'd like to see where that money, like,
where their sponsors are from the truth.
The truth, and see who actually sponsors that shit. Because
Yeah.
I guarantee money's coming from the smoking companies.
Right?
Because you tell people not to do something, they're going to do it. You can't eat sugar anymore. Guess what you want?
Sugar!
Yeah. And then you say things like, well, if you eat it in moderation, which is the cop-out, like, no. You either quit or you don't. If it's a problem, right?
Right.
Obviously, if it's not a problem, it doesn't matter. Then you can eat it in moderation. I'm talking about if you're completely... Yeah, Nexus is out front.
Is he?
Yeah. I just heard him bark.
What's that out front?
Yeah, he's right by the door. See? He wants it. He's like, let me in.
He probably ran around the fucking neighborhood.
All right, Riddle crawling down his back. Big power bomb. Riddle, big knee. 1, 2, and McIntyre kicks out. Randy Orton's still standing up there at the top of the ramp. It's actually a pretty good match so far. Riddle with that big knee. And only got a 2 count out of it. Ripcords him. Turns it around. McIntyre blocks that kick. And down. Riddle had to pull his pants up.
No.
Oh, Riddle just gets that shoulder up. His pants fell off, and so he had to pull his pants up. Look at this
Riddle's
move.
pants?
Watch. See? His ass is out.
Whoops.
He's like, let me pull my pants up. He slammed me by my naked We had a wardrobe malfunction.
Not in the good way of the girls, though. It was a boy malfunction.
It was Riddle's butt.
Butt hanging out.
They're making excuses that why he's wrestling down to his competition.
Oh, because he
had a big match last night.
Right. Robbie says Roman is becoming stellar, and Lita said, "Hush, Robbie." Robbie says, "D still holding on to CM Punk one day returning."
Oh,
You know what?
triangle.
Oh.
Look at McIntyre's so strong. Who is up there with Randy? Is Randy up there? Isn't there? Oh, is that cameraman?
The cameraman.
I'm like, who's up there with him?
Like, why is that person there? Ooh.
One.
No.
Just a quick 1 count. Oh, big future shock DDT.
Robbie
That's
says,
got to be
"Alita,
close
it's
to the end.
true." Thomas says, "It's always don't tell me what to do, Dad."
Exactly.
Alita's
Don't
like,
vape. Okay, I'm gonna vape.
No, he isn't. Robbie's like, "D loves a diet soda." Oh God, no. Ew.
Yeah, as long as it has that spear in it, whatever it's called.
Any of it.
That fake.
Any of that fake garbage. Ugh, stuff's so disgusting. Rosella's like, "Did you watch Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant?"
I sure did.
Alita's
More
like,
than once.
I do too. Alita loves diet soda. I do not love diet soda, actually. I actually don't drink a lot of soda. Robbie says, "Alita, I have to mute him if he talks on SD or skip past him."
Oh, wow.
Alita's like,
That's tough.
Jacob says, "CM Punk is not returning so far." Thank God. Better hurry up. Get your back in order there, buddy. I think that
Riddle, look at the power of Riddle.
I think Riddle needs to do more.
What the hell is he doing?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Maybe
it didn't work out for him.
He's like,
Ripcord, big knee.
now lay on him. I was like, D yawning and struggling to watch the last hour of Raw is funny. Oh, yeah. I can't change the channel like you guys. I can't just go click. All right, I'm going to watch something
We
else
can do
right
picture
now.
in picture, watch some country music TV.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
Can't listen to it.
Right?
Riddle
Fiend
going up
Knight
top.
says, "Why this match still going?" So
It's
you
a
can
long-
ask the
long-
question.
Long match.
Rosella says, "Do you have any pets?" Yes.
Oh, shit.
We have
He landed right on Riddle's leg, and Riddle's fine.
we
Damn.
have 3 German shepherds
3.
and a cockatiel.
And a bird, yeah. Riddle is just like young and athletic, or he'd be injured twice in this
Yeah.
match.
How about you, Rosella? Do you have any pets?
What kind of pets do you got?
Oh, we need
Another
him in the-
knee.
in the
That's
face.
his 3rd big knee. Oh, shit. Glasgow kiss. Or whatever that
Luna
city's
says,
called.
"I uploaded my last video." Sweet.
Wow.
He's bonking him on the head. Oh,
Who's
is
doing
this
videos?
gonna be it?
2 and 3.
Did it!
Riddle beats McIntyre. Straight up, guys. That's why McIntyre cannot be champion.
Randy, I did it, Randy. Look at what I did, Randy. Sorry.
So you guys, we do have to go out and say that Drew McIntyre has been beat by fluke roll-ups 2 nights in a row.
Oh, poor Drew. I bet he goes cry about it. Robbie says this match is almost as long as Raw itself. Rosella says a fish. Sweet, a fish? Oh, Lord. Robbie says Riddle upset. Alita says cocktail is quiet. He sometimes is. Sometimes he screams and yells a lot. He doesn't seem to do it when we're on the air. It's weird.
Randy's fine.
Oh, you can talk to me. Oh, God, he's going to hit you. So now McIntyre's like, no. YBD's like, wow. Fiend's like, Drew McIntyre about to be heel. Snail says, that's it. That's it.
So do we have one more qualifying match tonight for the Raw men?
I
Because
think
we
it's
only
the
got
main
3
event.
so far of the men.
Yeah, but they said 5, and that could have meant the women. And we had 2 of those. Because it's the main event time now.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Are we getting later?
Robbie says, do you sound just like Riddle with voice? Right? Randy. Randy. Randy.
Like Maurice.
Alita's like,
But
yes.
John. When they were doing that, do you remember that? Maurice and Miz against John Cena and Nikki Bella. But Maurice dressed up as Nikki.
Oh.
And then Miz was
I
John.
don't really remember that, no.
But John. That's the first time I noticed that Maurice had boobs. I was like, how did they make her boobs look so big? And everybody's like, dude, she has huge boobs. And they were way bigger than Nikki's. Like, and she had them like out and like
up and in her face.
because she was wearing Nikki's stuff, those red tank tops or those tops that she had them laced, and her boobs were like, I was like, holy crap. But John.
Alita Kelly's like, yes, because Thomas said Riddle needs to go heal. Oh, so no, McIntyre's like, I quit. Fiend Knight says Xavier Woods is about to lose. And Alita's like, stop, Fiend. You sure in the hell ain't gonna win a title. Especially if this is for the title. Not gonna happen.
No. I mean, it's probably a title match, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Jacob says, I remember that. It was at a Mania.
Yeah, it was. It's when John Cena proposed to Bella. Nikki. You know what rhymes with orange?
Nothing.
Door hinge.
No.
Door hinge. Orange. Door hinge.
It doesn't.
It
rhyme at all.
works.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh my God, it does. So go with it.
It doesn't.
You're like, I just want to be right. It does. You could use it in a rap song.
Okay. It doesn't rhyme, but whatever. Alita says, I remember that. Fiend Knight says, Alita, I got your plate. Here, come over, Queen. Jordan Williams is in the chat. Hey, Jordan says, hey, guys. Hello. How are you?
How are you doing?
Alita says, I was so confused. Jacob's like, what Mania was that?
Was that 3 years ago? So this was 6. Was this that 7? This is 36, right? So about 33, maybe 32.
Possibly. Robbie says, Wood's not making it out alive. Feed him to the lions. So McIntyre's like, I'm letting groundskeeper Willie to pass the torch. Wait, no, I am not. Goodbye forever. Okay. Robbie's like, D, it does. Alita's like, be there in 5 hours. Keep it warm. This would be so much fun. Let me go spend $3,000 on all these stupid things to put in my house.
Knick-knack, paddywhacks. Why are they touching? Don't touch my things.
It's creepy, right? She's like, ooh, this feels lovely. And it's like, Alita, hurry up here so I can dance with you. Oh, how looks special. Jacob says, Fiend, do you ever send food in the mail? That sounds terrifying, guys. Gross. I mean, I understand if it's like prepackaged food or something, but not like real food.
Not like warmed out of the oven and put in a box.
You know what? I'm going to make this casserole and just send it on down to Alabama.
The life of a male chicken in those factories, it's horrible. So they call them sex links. They're the ones that you can kind of tell what they are when they're born.
Okay.
Like the Golden Comet. That's a sex link. And there's a few other brands like that. So anyways, they have a treadmill and the chickens are just on the treadmill and they're just babies. So they're grabbing them and all the males they take and they throw them on the back treadmill that goes next to the female one. And so they're searching. And I mean, they go through like 12 people. And then they're going like this with them. So they're barely, then they go in this thing in it. They spin and then they fall through the holes and then they put them in packages and they send them off.
The little baby chicks?
Yeah, the girls, so they send them to stuff. The little boys, they go and then they fall into a grinder. They grind them up and then they feed them back to the chickens outside. That's the chicken byproduct. No joke. So the roosters just get ground up
Aww.
and fed back.
They're just babies.
They don't care.
That's funny.
There's no money in them. Just feed them back to the chickens.
Phoenix says, if someone lived like 17 minutes away, I send it through.
Ooh.
Phoenix says, Alita, are you
That's
into
how I
country
itch my
or
back.
hip-hop?
Look at Mansoor. There's Mansoor, by the way.
What are you doing? Are you
I didn't.
punishing yourself?
Pain brings you to present. Oh shit.
Never.
Pretty good on the mic. I wonder if Mansoor thanks him for his service, since he was fighting for his freedom in Iraq.
Maybe.
Huh.
Still looking for answers. What the?
How did he turn into freaking MVP all of a sudden?
He's having a baby, I guess. I don't know. Jacob's like, I like the new Jackson Riker. Travis, it's Mansoor.
I do.
Says, oh my god, it's that new guy. What new guy?
Mansoor.
Ali Mansoor.
He's over there whipping himself. Who do you want to take advice from? I would not want to be Elias. Next week, a strap match, guys.
Well, so he can't get away. Because he keeps running away. And then that way he can't. I guess. Not sure how that works.
This used to be called an Indian strap match, but I don't think they're call it that anymore.
Oh, that sounds wrong on so many levels of not. Jacob's like, I mean, Dad. What do you mean, Dad? What? Phoenix like, I can do hip-hop and country. I used to be a dancer, Alita. Oh, sweet.
I like both.
Alita is a hip-hop girl.
I like hip-hop if I'm angry.
Last chance triple
gangster
threat
rap.
qualifying match. Orton versus Drew versus AJ. There's your all your
the
losers. All your participation trophy people get a chance. Thomas says,
AJ.
I liked Riker when he was Gunner. Bless you.
Woo! Hell in a Cell. 3 nights in a row.
Words don't do this thing justice. No, it's not 3 nights in a row. It
For
was one
wrestling.
night skip.
For wrestling. 3 nights of wrestling.
Oh.
Like 3 programs in a row. 3 shows in a row.
Jacob says, we all know Riker will win. In the Elias match?
I hope Riker gets a huge push. There's your next Bobby Lashley match.
Mm-hmm.
But they got to build him right. They can't just throw him in now. But by January, if they build him right, Royal Rumble time,
Right.
he could win it.
Lieutenant Martha's like, Jackson Riker looks like a young Arn Anderson.
A little bit bigger and stronger, but yeah.
Alita's like, the hair. Alita's like, I get up dancing. And she says the hair
Brock
grew.
Anderson.
Brock Anderson. What the fuck? B-Night says, Alita, what's your Snapchat? Alita's like, getting sleepy. You better get up and dance.
Snatch chat.
Snatch chat? What's your snatch chat? Oh, wait, that's not what we're talking about.
Dirty Grandpa.
Robbie says, WWE giving D what she wants. Yeah, nap time. B-Night says, I think it's time we keep in touch, Alita.
Coming up after the commercial break.
Totally after the commercial break.
WWE is back on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we roll down that highway. We're the best of friends. Insisting that the world keeps moving our way.
Jacob says, Sophie, did Gunner team up with James Storm?
I don't know. I don't think so. James Storm hasn't been in wrestling for a while, has he? Kind of looks like him.
But if Jackson Stryker was Gunner, then how could he... I mean, I guess he could have with him for a while, I guess. I don't know.
Years ago, maybe? I don't know. I don't know enough of the history. I've only watched it for 30 years.
Liar! The answer is no. Yes, we do. No. Chris says, BS Drew getting another last chance at Money in the Bank next week.
Is he going to lose again? Or is Randy going to lose again? I could see AJ losing, but AJ would be the most exciting in the match.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh my gosh, they just keep throwing Drew. It's like, Drew's finally out. Yes. Nope. He's back.
We're like, yay, he's... God damn it. He's back like a goddamn tick. Robbie says, D with hella energy like a Red Bull. Totally. Do you guys even get Red Bulls over there? You're allowed to have that much caffeine?
I don't know if there's caffeine in it. Don't they say
in
there's only
Red Bull?
I thought there was only like 3 grams of caffeine or something.
No. Red Bulls are energy drinks, and they have
look that one up.
An excessive amount of caffeine in them. Jacob says, it's officially time for main event, and in this corner Xavier Woods, and in this corner Bobby Trashley, or as I know him, Lashley. Thomas says Gunner did team up with Storm. They won the TNA tag team titles. There you go.
I did not know.
Chris says, can't wait for this live TV murder. Nice. He's going to kill him with murder.
Murder was the case that they gave him.
Murder.
So look up at the sky. Mine starts tripping. It teardrops my body temperature fall. Breaking, shaking, trying to save the dog.
It is like, maybe I will.
Pumping on my chest and I'm screaming.
Let's see.
Damn it. I feel
Instagram is on Wrestling Gab's page. Chris says, can't wait for this live TV murder. Leah's like, shit. Jacob's like, thanks, Thomas. I follow James Storm. He is my friend. Chris says, let's go, Jobby Trashley.
The world champion cannot be a jobby.
Nope.
But love it. Love the nicknames.
Sure. Stan Darsh. Where you stand, Darsh? You guys are like bullies. Robbie's like, they put an age restriction on all energy drinks in the UK. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Thomas says, I met James Storm. He was pretty cool to talk with. That's
great.
Cool. I bet he is. I'm sure most of these people are very down to earth.
I'd just like to sit with a wrestler, like an older school wrestler, and just talk about their road trips. That's it. That's all I'd talk about. Their crazy bar fights and hiding in trunks and all sorts of stuff. Before kayfabe. The guys now all travel first class and fly everywhere.
Right. Something like that anyways, right?
Miz makes $2.5 million a year wrestling.
Good for him.
He's one of the top paid guys. Randy Orton makes $2.5 million or $4.5 million.
Yeah.
AJ Styles is up there. I think he was making $4 million.
Right? Robbie's like, Stella main event. Yeah, it's totally a great main event. I seriously can't wait for it. I wonder if Xavier Woods got some pointers from Kofi on how to act in the cage. So
maybe Becky shows up and challenges Bobby.
Well, she is the man, so she might as well take that one. Thomas says, yes, you have to be 16 or over to buy energy drinks. Probably nothing wrong with that. Alita says, like them doing what they are not supposed to do. Jacob says, I met him too, Thomas. Cool. Everybody's met James Storm. Liked him and made friends.
We're talking about James? This whole time I was thinking Lance Storm.
No, we're talking about James Storm.
Okay. That's what I was like. He's like a totally different generation. Yeah, Lance Storm is a superstar. Yeah.
You mean James?
James. Whatever.
James
The
Storm.
Cowboy Storm.
He used to be Johnny Drip Drip's friend and whatever, Beer Money or whatever.
No,
Isn't that him?
That's Glorious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Beer Money.
Robert Roode.
Mm-hmm.
His partner. They look the same.
James Storm, yeah. The Cowboy.
Robbie's like, do you love these B-Tech matches in pay-per-view? I didn't even watch the pay-per-view, Robbie, so you can't even tell me that I do. That I like it. Oh, his shit's all stupid.
I don't know if that was supposed to be that way, like Johnny Drip Drips, or not.
I don't know, but I almost had a seizure because of it. Thanks.
Thanks, WWE.
Thanks, WWE on USA. What does he have on his shoulder? A Band-Aid?
Oh, is it right here?
Yeah.
He got fucked up there last night. I don't know what happened. It was just red.
Oh.
Like it skinned him or something.
Oh. Yeah, he's got like a Band-Aid there.
Yeah, it was weird looking last night. I was like, what is that? Kind of looked like a raspberry or something, but I think it just took his flesh off or something. And obviously now he's got a Band-Aid over it, so it must have been more serious than I thought.
Right. Jacob says, the Cowboy, Beer Money Incorporated.
Lock it up.
Thomas says, before Bobby, he was partners with Wildcat Chris Harris in America's Most Wanted.
Damn. Got a whole history lesson. I love it. I don't even know who that is.
I will forget by tomorrow. Thank you. Sorry. Alita's like, it did. It did what? What did? What happened?
Ripped his flesh off?
Oh.
Maybe?
She was probably hoping it would because she doesn't like him. She's a Bobby hater. Robbie says the guy that was on the watch along looked like an after 8 Jimmy Comet crossed with Jim the Anvil.
Jim the Anvil Dyer. Natalia's daddy. He'll be here next Saturday, guys. You tell him all about it.
Did you enjoy it? Were you guys ecstatic to have somebody else here and not me? Somebody who knows wrestling.
Old Tom. There's the big kicks. So he's taking it right to him. I want to see how Woods has any offense of this. There's plenty of time for offense.
Oh, yeah. He can
Got
totally
15
do
minutes.
some offense.
So he's going to have to do some.
He's got to do some offense. He's got to get a quick thing in, right?
A quick 1 count. Put him in the hurt lock and just torture him.
Fiend Nate's like, Alita, I'm 27. Alita's like, no.
And that's it. Never mind.
It's like, do your chuckle sounds like a little kid? Does it? Most of the time I get told that it sounds like a witch's cackle, but thank you.
All right, Bobby Lashley. Look at this.
Alita's laughing. It's like, are you serious? See, there's a big fat no right there.
She was all excited.
She's like, you're 27. No.
She's like, you're the age of my children.
You laugh my kid. You laugh my great kid. Phoenix like, what about you, Alita? Oh, great. Don't you dare ask a woman
You don't
how
ask
old she
women
is.
how old they are.
Yeah, man. Where is your manners, mister?
You better tell Grandma that you did that.
Tattling on your butt. Totally tattling. Matthew from Alabama. You don't be asking women how old they are.
My grandma's been 29 since 1930-something. Okay, maybe the 40s, but still.
I was going to say, oh, wait a minute. She was born in the 20s. Roberto says the power went out again, but it's back on again.
Oh, God.
That was weird.
He punched him through the chair right in the face.
That's fucking awesome. No, but it's hilarious.
So he tossed him the chair, right? And he's supposed to grab it like this. And the chair came straight, and it hit him right in the face. And so he grabbed it and put it square, then he got popped in the face with it again.
Well, that's what you get when you fuck up, right? Oh, that
Ashley,
ouchie shoulder.
He might have just broke that ring post. That football-style tackle, spear. Woods with the offense. Listen to Kofi on the outside. Blah, blah.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm sorry about your power going in and out, Roberto, but we have that too. We call them like little surges or blackouts, like quick ones here. Like, especially during storms. They'll have like a thing where it goes bloop and
This is all legal. Woods using a steel chair.
Kofi's like, oh yeah, get him. Oh, I'm so cool. Look at me. I'm so great. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it some more. Robbie's like, do you always bring the shits and giggle vibes to the watch-alongs? Oh, I know, right? Jacob's like, is it me or does Dee look like she is 24? Switch the numbers around and you'll get it right. But thanks. Glad I look young. Alita says the same age as my son. And Phoenix like, I'm not 27, I'm actually 34. Oh, because that's better.
It's 7 years difference.
Alita's like my baby brother. Phoenix like, the 27 always get them, but I look 27, but I'm the oldest in my family. Roberto's like, yeah, I know, LOL, right? Yeah. Phoenix like, my youngest brother is 27. At 5% cake of alcohol. Make sure you drink responsibly while you're playing in the pool. Don't drown. Make sure you have friends that are sober. Morons. Right, is that gone? Do you look a piff at your age still? That's right. Piff. You got people's eyebrow going on.
Piff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a glorious rainbow. Do me on it.
Oh, totally. I wonder how many of those things have been like in accidents because people just ran into them on purpose.
I think it would just be hilarious to just run out there with about 5-6 friends and just tip it over.
Huh. Right?
It would probably cost $40,000 though. So
More than that.
You might not want to get caught doing it.
You just wear your masks.
Ooh, you know what would even be funnier?
And your sunglasses.
Do that. Get in your masks. This is it. Pick it up and put it on cinder blocks. And just leave it. And just walk off. Therefore, there's no damage to it.
It just can't go anywhere. Like, why isn't that stupid thing come back and the person didn't get their pizza? You're like, bah.
The wheels are just...
Looks like, did I miss anything good or with Bliss? Okay.
Yes, you did miss Bliss stuff, I think.
So you missed a lot of Bliss stuff.
Bliss and Nikki
Cross. But Nikki Cross wasn't really Nikki Cross.
Oh my god.
She was wearing a superhero outfit tonight. Some kind of weird butterfly
She had a
thing.
mask on. She kind of looked like the Hurricane. But it was a butterfly gimmick. So she's like the butterfly girl now or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, they both won, and so they're in Money in the Bank. So Bliss is going to be in Money in the Bank.
Yeah. So Bliss and Nikki Cross are going to be in Money in the Bank. And she didn't do anything to Nikki Cross. She kind of let Nikki Cross do her own thing.
But yeah, they tagged up together against Nia and Shayna. And the winners went on to Money in the Bank.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was something that was kind of, I mean, it was weird, but it was kind of cool.
And Riddle beat Drew McIntyre straight up, pinned him.
Yep, he did.
And he got a trip
So he gets a Money in the Bank qualifying. He qualified to be in Money in the Bank.
And just when you thought Drew was gone, he gets a match against all the losers next week to qualify again.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's not too surprising for you, Luke. I'm sure you expected it. Mina says, I think Alita trying to figure out her phone again. Luke, Raw was trash as usual. Alita's like, I'm not ashamed of my age. I'm 49, not a cougar, though. Yeah, Alita, I'm not ashamed of my age either. I really don't care. Like, I never even think about it. I don't even think of myself as the age I am, actually. I'm not a cougar either. He's the same age. He's actually older than me.
Old man.
Rob is saying, ain't seen a battle royale in a while on WWE. Phoenix says, Elite, I love older women. Luke says, your trash may be my treasure. I'm not as pessimistic and negative as the rest of you. Alita says, I bet. And Fiend says, older women is what beautiful to me. Honestly, don't care about makeup because natural beauty matters. Jacob says, Travis, I'm guessing you are 30-something. He totally is. So you got it.
I'll take it.
Chris like, also Keith Lee should be in Money in the Bank. Roberto says, y'all have a good night. Bye, Roberto. Thanks for hanging out with us. Alita says goodnight to him. And Chris says, come on, Lashley, we need some tax. Are you fucking serious? He has a sword?
That is not a sword. It's a kendo stick.
Oh. It's still a sword.
It's a wooden sword, I guess.
Ugh, seriously. This should just be over by now.
I also agree with that, but they're going to keep it going for 7 more minutes.
I'm going to die sitting here.
Is that a wristband?
It's probably his hairband. Probably came off of his hair. Adagio was in the chat, but now they're gone. Thanks, Adagio, for hanging with us. Appreciate it. It's like, Lita, I'm old bear that loves a lie. And Alita's like, I don't wear makeup. Jacob's like, kendo sticks hurt. Have you been hit by one?
I've got 2 in there.
Not sure I want to go hitting people with them. Midnight says, that's great, Alita. I like my women natural. Well, that's good there, Matthew. I'm glad you like your women natural. Oh.
All right, Bobby Lashley just taking it right to Woods. He should just end it, but instead he's going to piss around.
Right. Aria says, yeah, me too. Off like a prom dress. All right, Aria, thanks for hanging out with us. You too, Luna. Off of my vacation tomorrow. Sweet.
All right, well, have fun and be safe.
Jacob says, my friend told me that they hurt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't feel very glorious. God bless, she is out.
Ask Bobby here in a second. Right across Bobby's back.
He's like, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Oh, God, he's got it right in his throat.
Just lift your leg up and kick him in the head.
Look at this. Oh, right down on his back.
Fleur de Lis is like, yeah, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody's leaving. They're like, we're leaving 5 minutes before it's over.
They always do. It's really strange to me. Fleur's like, I mean, au revoir. All right, bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Ciao. It's like, Xavier better get head to lose.
Oh, kicked him in the shin.
Something better happen, because this is just stupid.
Do you guys remember watching No Holds Barred with Hulk Hogan and Zeus? That's what Bobby Lashley's outfit reminds me of now. I found it. I was like, what is that? He's dressed as Zeus.
Ah, there you go. Oh, his little thing's coming
His
off.
Band-Aid came out. Yeah, you see?
He lost his skin. Gross. Move. Get him over. You gotta remember he jumps around like a stupid Jack-in-the-Box weirdo. Jacob's like, new day, new day. Luke says, I have an excuse to leave. I'm at work. And on that note, I'm out.
All right.
Hey, good, Luke. I'm glad you have excuses.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley's been flayed.
It's kind of great.
Got no skin on his shoulder.
It's like, I remembered that. So stupid.
It's about over. Just stay with it.
Okay, I'm right there with the stupid.
Got 4 minutes left.
Phoenix like, Luke, aren't you a farmer? Luke only plays with animals in his free time.
Picks him up. Power bomb right through the table.
Nope.
No.
Because he can get out of it so easily and then kick people because it's so much easier for him.
Shit. Lashley's going to go through that table.
Oh, good.
That's a long way to go, Woods. You sure you can jump that far?
I hope he breaks his
He's going to go through
Achilles.
the table. Bobby's going to move. Right? No!
Oh.
He hit it! Oh, God, he overshot it. That's
Chris
it!
says I'm going by. Alita's like, I'm
1,
trying.
2, and 3. No! The Almighty kicks it out. He lost his Band-Aid.
Gross.
It's completely gone. Oh, there it is. It's on the table part.
Ew, gross. Dirty old Band-Aids. That's nasty.
I want it signed. Add to my memorabilia.
Alita's like, I'm trying, and Fiend's like, I think Alita left me here. No, she's still there. She's hanging out. She's trying her hardest to stay awake. Just a couple more minutes.
It's 11 o'clock on the east. And we don't think about it. We take that for granted.
Yes, we do. It's not as late for us, so.
I mean, I would take 7 to 10. I wouldn't mind that. But.
Right?
There's a big spear by the Almighty. All right, pick him up. Hurt lock. It's over.
Do a whole bunch of crap to him.
It's over. He's tapping like crazy.
Now hold on to him for a while.
Do not break it. The cage is locked. Just hold it forever.
Right? Like, make him pay. Dislocate 2 of his shoulders.
2 of them. That match was 5 minutes shorter than the Riddle McIntyre one.
That's not surprising. B Knight says, Alita trying to leave me. Yes. Jacob says, 10 o'clock Central. Yes. It's 11 o'clock Eastern. All you Eastern time zone peeps that stayed with us throughout this, thank you very much. All right. And as it should be, Xavier Woods lost. Because why?
New Day
Because
sucks.
he is a tag team champion, not an individual champion.
All right. Oh! MVP's in there. Get it locked. Get it locked.
Oh, is he locking it? Oh, Kofi
Good deal.
can't do anything.
Kofi, just get in there. Go in the bottom. You can't go over the lock, you idiot.
I'll get you.
I guess it's not an IQ test to get inside the cage.
It is an IQ test. He's like, I can't
There
do
it
anything
is.
with myself. He dislocated 2 of his shoulders. He's like, here's your friend.
Keep hitting it.
Kiss him. Kiss him. Give him a big sloppy kiss.
Go through the door like a normie. He should be rubbing his face on the cage.
Right?
Add an insult to injury.
End. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for Raw, the aftermath of whatever happened with
the Fallout,
Hell in a Cell stuff. Looks like hopefully we never have to see this garbage again. Although we do have to watch it at Money in the Bank of Kofi and Bobby. So
Nothing wrong with that.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind those two.
Right? Jacob's like, see you Friday and Saturday? Yes.
Yes.
As Alita says, Fiend Knight or Matthew, you can find her on Instagram on Wrestling Gab's page. She is one of our friends on there, so if you just head on over there and do that, you can find her there. Vindicator says, better than expected match, but yeah, hopefully more worthy rivals for Lashley will come sooner than later. You guys have a good night. See you next time. All right. Yes, we will be here on Friday for SmackDown and then Saturday for AEW. I will not be here. Travis will be with his new buddy. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We really do appreciate each and every one of you. All the people who hang out in the background, all the people who hang out in the chat.
In the foreground.
You're all amazing. So,
all right, everybody. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching Wrestling Gab, and have a good week.
bye.
Bye-bye.